I can hear my audio. Say something. Oh, there you go. Perfect.
Out
Perfect.
near that little hunter.
Good. Megagarchy Corporation Incorporated.
Oh boy.
Oh.
I thought we can just see the dynamic solutions underneath that.
Except it's not dynamic solutions, it's dynamic salvations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the best I could do. Short of reopening the map and redoing it.
Now you wanna know what the best thing you could have done was?
No. No.
Let's see, how do I color match?
Right.
Freehand some...
Under one shining stone lies
Oh,
another.
my bad. Just... Ah,
They
that's
didn't
orange.
bet on old Suds, though. Suds knows the stars and the ancients, and he discovered the whereabouts of the stones. The northeastern shore canvas and the northeastern shore canvas and a haven for thieves. My mind is turning Egypt, and now too much knowledge for one.
And then
man.
you just layer the Megagarchy on top of that.
Under one shining.
I'm very smart. If you can't tell.
It's like it was never there.
Yep. Alright, I got some No Man's Sky music up in the background. Weird, it's kind of spacey, you know. Kind of.
One stone knife on the other.
Yeah, kind of spacey. You know, as you do.
Where are the other two? Why are they taking so long?
I don't know. So have we added them properly?
I don't think we have added them.
Should we add them?
We probably should have them.
Yeah. Alright. Somebody else want to do that? I'm currently promoting the stream in other servers.
I got it.
Thanks.
Okay, I'll come down here in a second.
Plus he's now looking at his phone.
It's gonna hit them and they're gonna be like, oh shoot. They're gonna have so many regrets.
Apparently Trusty was cooking.
Check that. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, there's Sam.
Nope. Hello,
Hey.
hello.
How long ago I added?
Not very long ago. He just added you.
Just a minute ago.
Okay, good. Can I be completely honest? Totally forgot there was a session today.
Yeah, that's about what I figured.
Totally forgot.
That's about what I figured.
I went to therapy and we talked about stuff, and so I forgot there was a session today.
Oh, you're good.
Anyway, I'm here now, I guess.
No,
Let's
what?
wait on Dion.
I guess we're just waiting for
I
Trusty
think
to...
Dion forgot too. If
No,
that's
he
the
just
case.
lost... He lost track
Oh.
of time and was cooking.
A likely
Gotcha.
story.
It's probably true.
Yeah, that's why it's a likely story.
True. That does make it a likely story. Oh, I forgot about that. I'm stupid. I've got to finish my class. I totally forgot to do that too. Yeah.
Everybody's leveled, right?
Yep.
Should be.
Okay.
Yes, I just gotta finish adding something I forgot to add. It won't take long. I just need to add.
Alright, I'm here.
Welcome, boy. Welcome here, boys.
That's it.
All
That's
right.
it.
Do I have
My-
anywhere else to promote? Probably.
Honestly.
I was gonna do it automatically. All right, cool. I think we're all set up. We're all good to go. Stream wise,
You know what you should do? You should just be like a bot on Twitter
Alright, I'm back.
and post your Twitch link to just about any celebrity's replies. I mean tweets, like just in the replies.
no.
That's a good way to get blocked.
Yeah, that's a good way to immediately just become hated by the internet. Nah, I'm good.
Man, blocked even.
And reported as a bot and getting your account shut down.
So, how's everybody doing?
My dinner was mediocre at best.
Ah, yikes. I'm sorry to hear that, dear.
What would you have for dinner then?
Boigus.
Didn't you
Oh.
make it?
Yes. I
So you
failed
only have to
horribly.
Blame yourself.
Yeah, I believe he is, actually.
Well, you see, we were out of cheese, so we had to use shredded cheese, and we were out of burger buns, so we had to use normal ass bread. Then that list just continued on till the very inception of dinner. We've been scraping the bottom barrel. Didn't even have fries. And then I can't shape a burger with a damn, because I've never had to do it before, so that was something.
It's actually pretty easy to shape a burger. Would you like to know how?
Fuck you.
No, I'm
Whoa.
being serious, believe it or not.
You won't be able to help me. I looked like 2 YouTube videos before trying and still failed.
It's super simple. You make a ball and then you squish it. And you've got your hamburger shape.
Okay, I'm ready
Nice.
whenever you guys are, just letting you know.
Is that what they told you, or did you do something else?
I'm ready.
I'm ready. I want to know about his hamburger cooking experience, Val.
Well, then finish the story real quick.
No.
I'm asking him questions. What did the YouTube videos tell you to do?
No comment.
Answer the question,
Alright,
punk.
answer the... If you tried to raw shape the burger, that's not gonna work. You just get something long and flat to squish down the ball. That's it.
Also helps if you have a binder in there,
Model.
Yeah.
like maybe a little bit of breadcrumbs or some egg. Or freeze them.
Let's try this again.
Alright,
Alright.
so you all survived the portal trip, and I do believe I gave you a reward for your pay for your time, or did we not get that far?
Pretty sure we did.
Yeah, we
Okay.
I've
did.
got more gold than I should otherwise have.
So go ahead and count yourselves also as having had a long rest.
Alright.
The morning of the day after your return, you hear a knock at the door.
I believe we have a receptionist.
I don't think
We
we've hired
do.
him yet. Have we sorted out the hiring? Because this is the next day after.
That's fair. We might not have. If this is only the next day, we probably haven't sorted out his
Who answers the
contract
door?
yet.
I say we rock, paper, scissors for it.
Runith, would you mind grabbing the door for us?
God damn it. Yeah, Runif will go get the door, you fucker. You bastard.
You hear a shout from the other room. What do you want me to do about it? I'm over here working on my chassis. Fuck off.
I'm going to get the door.
Alright, so
Another freaking gem.
you open the door, And on the other side, you see Jetski. You want to tell them what you look like?
So you see a about 8 to bluish gray skinned Luxodon. He's got emerald green eyes, white ivory tusks. He's wearing very nice and shiny plate armor, along with just like a little ornamental helmet with a symbol on the forehead. And he goes, "Well, you're strange looking, but I feel like I'm in the right place."
Hello.
Oh, hello, sir. Here, let me just. And you see as Alokiar stands up and scrambles over, and stands next to Aruna. Oh, how can we help you? Do you have a request for us to fulfill, or how can we help you today, sir?
Well, actually, some other. What was the race of the main guy at the
Half work.
half orc? Okay. The green gentleman told me I could maybe find work here, and you hairless monkeys needed someone to help you live.
I
Turn them into sushi.
hairless monkeys?
Well, that's what you are. You
I-
know.
So
I mean, I wouldn't-
think we should describe our characters to him now because I feel like
Well, I know I know Sam's character looks a little fucking weird, but you know.
He's a
Oh,
giant, my friend.
let me describe what I look like then. So I've got a giant like woolen black coat on. Underneath it, what little bits you can see, there's bits of chainmail. I've got on a pretty menacing helmet. You can't see my face, but because my face is covered in darkness via the helmet, where my eyes are, there are two red dots, and that's all you see of my face. I'm also about double your height.
Yeah, he's a little over double your height, and that's while slouching.
How do you fit in the doorway?
It's a
These-
medium-sized doorway. I could fit in it.
And
Anime mechanics.
and also these doors are a lot larger than regular doors.
Yeah, we could fit. We can make them so they fit. So,
You know,
yeah.
the Hitman did, like, when we rebuilt it, I was actually rewatching the streams. Shanti mentioned that the Hitman actually made sure everything was scaled properly to be able to allow for Runith.
Okay.
Which means it'll comfortably fit you.
Anyway, that's what I look like.
The thing is how he's the only other person who I've seen, or who he's seen. Then you see this. Actually, if you look at my character picture down there, that is very close to how he actually looks. Very scraggly. He's got a pair of goggles on his head. He's got he's practically covered in grease. There's smudges here and there. He has very copper skin, very notably metallic skin. And yeah, although he's dressed up pretty nicely, as he has decent clothing, it's just a little greasy. He's very wide-eyed, very friendly looking, although he looks very disheveled.
But you look like a human.
He's an elf. He looks like an elf, but with
Yeah,
metal
but-
skin.
Yeah, it's the hairless one. It's fine.
I'm not exactly a monkey. That's more the humans, but
I believe there's only one of those here. I
Yep.
think Jesse's a human.
Yep.
I guess I should describe my character next then, if you're done.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, my character is a small halfling. He's pretty young, actually. Looks to be maybe 12, 13, depending on how you look at him. He's covered. His mouth is covered by like a small cloak, just covering his mouth, and he's got like a small silver locket around his neck. His hair is silverish, and his eyes are gray. That is then that's my character.
Okay, hairless chimp. Got it.
Currently, a day is not in the room. However, to the left, there's a hallway. In the first door there, you see lights. You hear mechanical noises and like someone working on something, and the low hum of vaporwave.
I guess a good question would be what's the smell like coming from inside here?
Greasy. It smells like a mechanic shop.
Yeah, I was gonna say mostly like a mechanic shop. There's probably a little bit of just like the normal
Office.
stench that comes from people who've been working hard,
Mhm.
and the mustiness of a lived-in place. Also, a strong scent of Elocar's cologne. I'm sure. I don't know. Is Elocar wearing cologne?
No, he doesn't care enough to. His brother would, absolutely. And if Lokiar ever leaves, ever actually has to go visit his family at all, he's cologning up to cover any scent of grease.
Mostly just greasy and petroleumy.
But I am Darus Imal, and as I said, I was told maybe you guys, your little group, could use some help.
Oh! You're coming on as a prospective employee. I see. Understandable. That makes sense. Well,
Hello, Skelly.
here. Let me see if any of the others want to be there for the interview. Assuming you'd like to interview, of course. Which normally most people would, considering the fact that Oh, excuse me. Oh goodness. I am so sorry. Anyway, yes. Let me go see if. Pardon me.
Darus is a little offended by the belch.
Sorry, I'm drinking one of these human fizzy drinks. They're very tasty. Here, let me go see. Addy! Addy, hey! He shouts. Somebody wants to hire on. Are you available for an interview?
You see me roll out on one of those like square mechanical things that are real low to the ground
Might
with
as well,
like
it's right here.
4 little wheels to them. No, I roll back.
Understandable. Orpheus, would you want to be there for the interview?
I guess we at least need 3 of the members to be there. I can be there.
Makes sense. All right. Let's go to the other room. This is our workshop. It's far too greasy for professional matters. Here, let me go wipe myself off, and I'll be there in just a moment. Orpheus, want to show him to the room?
I will do that.
Please escort him as well, room.
Figured I'd put you on the actual house map.
So which room is the interview room? Is it just the conference room? Is that what we'll use?
No, let's not use the conference room.
It's a little too close to the blood pool.
Yeah, let's
That might be
say
a little off-putting. We
let's
could
say
do...
this room over here. This room over here is for
No,
interviews.
I don't like that room. I like this room up here.
Yeah, actually, yeah, let's do.
I
Because
like
they
this
are a
room
little
lot.
bigger.
Yeah,
All right.
this room's bigger and everything.
I feel like we
think
should probably.
we should be on this side. And then he sits like here, you know?
I see. Understandable.
Would you like to join our side, or are you going to be a hands-on type of person?
Yeah, and also if you look at the token is also pretty much 100% accurate. So. Oh, I should mention that he also has very bright emerald green eyes. But after wiping up and cleaning up, he comes out.
Hold up a moment. So, you guys walk past a day's little side thing next to the reception office. You see a human Currently underneath what looks to be a large skeletal chassis in progress of being built. It has a dog-like frame with 3 heads, and currently metal's being welded to it. The human underneath it looks to be only about 4'8" or so, relatively short. A robotic arm, a robotic leg, in place of her left leg. She's dark skinned and tribalistic paints on her arm and head, brown hair and hazel eyes.
He, the Roos kind of scowls as he looks past into the room and almost looks as if he is upset by seeing it and just keeps following the rest of them.
Oh yeah, there was also a deactivated, very large doggo of the same frame, but different work in there as well. Just in the corner.
All right.
Is there a nice chair for me to sit on in here? Or?
There's a chair for you to sit on. Yeah. I don't know how nice it is. I don't know what our budget's looking like. So.
I mean, Hitman paid for this. You probably give some furniture as well.
Fair. It might be a nice
Yeah.
chair. I just don't know.
With him, it would be serviceable. It wouldn't necessarily be fancy.
Oh yeah, wouldn't be fancy, wouldn't be nice. It would be very utilitarian. Very utilitarian.
Darus will kind of dust it off a little bit and then sit down.
Makes sense. Well, yeah, you'll notice that he walks in. He looks a lot nicer. He put a little bit of a tie on, as he's got a vest on as well right now. He appears to be, for the most part, clean of grease. And he walks in and has a seat. And so, what interested you in our company?
Well,
North of Plunder Valley,
looking over the three of you,
which we're turning completely around.
that hitman fellow, the green one.
Oh, you meant the orc hitman. Understandable.
Yeah.
Oh, he's full orc or half orc, or regular hitman? If you said green, probably full orc hitman. Sorry, don't let me cut you off. Please continue.
Basically.
Well, as I was saying, they said that you folks, and he uses that word with a little bit of a look on his face, needed some help or could use some help with, priestly healing duties.
I mean, I don't think really needed religious administration, but But you say you could help with say
Keeping you alive.
Yes, that's a good idea. After all, we had one of us have a little bit of a run-in with a Leviathan. Also, Dion, by the way, I think the room over here might be a better workshop for you because it's a bit larger.
Although it would
Anyway,
make it better if we got attacked by a skeletal ship.
That being said, yes, no, it's
knock on wood.
we could definitely use the help.
As you, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
As you guys are sitting in there, you hear a thump, 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 and a polite knock at the door.
Who is it?
The door cracks open, and it's your new receptionist that you freed.
Oh, it's Rock. Oh, hey, Rock. How goes it today?
It's good this morning. As I was coming in, I noticed that you guys had some letters. I figured I'd drop those off here before
Oh.
going back to my desk.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah. And then we also need to, after we're done with this fella, we need to come in here and actually get your contract filled out and signed.
Oh, take your time. You know I'm grateful enough to stick around until you get around to it.
And we appreciate you being here, Rock. Any help we can get is we'll gladly take it.
He closes the door behind him and leaves you guys to what you're doing.
Anyway, so, question: what do you bring to the table? In finer details, what would you help the company with?
Well, I'd like to think I'm a pretty good leader. Very talented, very trustworthy. I mean, obviously, I have my faith, which gives me quite a bit of power, if I do say so myself. Like I said, I could keep you alive. I could hurt people if it really comes to that. I don't like really getting dirty that much.
Well, I will make you aware that getting dirty is kind of part of the job description. If not in the work environment, definitely while we're out exploring, roughing it. Which is yeah. I want to make sure you're at least aware of that.
That's okay. It's mostly why I wear this. I'll knock on my plate that looks really clean and shiny.
Yeah, I did notice that. It looks very nice, but it looks a little, it looks brand new. I will say, doesn't look like it's been used much, other than maybe a couple scuffs. Well, actually,
Maybe
no.
Maybe he's just really good at looking after it.
True, which would be a very good point in your favor. As for leadership skills, I don't know if we're really looking for team leaders right now. We've not really had enough people to require team leaders. But should we get enough employees, and should you still want to be a team leader, we might think about that position in the future. But that being said, we definitely would need your clerical abilities for, staying alive out in the field. And so, yes.
Isn't the whole purpose of our business, I kind of poke in through the door, to just take jobs and hire them out to other people?
Yeah, but that requires money.
I'd say we're pretty loaded right now.
Also, it requires us to have a bit more reputation than this.
Anyway, you got any trade skills? Kind of poke in.
Oh yes, come have a seat.
He kind of gives Addy the side eye a little bit, but looking at his leg as he walks in. But
Looking at Addie's a girl.
My passive perception is not high enough to notice.
Trade skills.
Yeah, you got any trade skills? You see, us here, we all have a very specific set of skills. Mechanics, engineering, cartography, things like that.
I feel.
What specialties do you bring to the table?
I feel like you missed part of the conversation here, but I can keep you alive.
I'm talking about trade skills, not battle skills.
Not.
Well, he said he's a team leader. Maybe he's good at talking to people.
team leader, praising the one true God, everything like that. I'm great at. Perfect.
You are aware that there's multiple gods out in the multiverse, right?
Yeah, I keep hearing that. I don't know how much I believe that kind of thing.
I'd love to explain it to you sometime. My parents put me through a rigorous course on
What are your
multiversal.
religious tenets?
Oh, yes, that's a good question.
My who?
Your tenets. Words to live by, if you have any in your religious code. It's not just live, laugh, love, is it?
Well, obviously we worship the Luxon, and that being me, being the next reincarnation of the Luxon, they, in turn worship me, but it's kind of it's a mixed match kind of thing right now. We're still working through it, me and the big guy, but it's fine.
Oh, I found it. Got stuck on.
I see.
Sorry, continue. I'll just.
I believe he had a coughing fit. Sometimes he does that.
Yeah, it's probably all
What
the
are
oil and stuff.
do you have any
You just hear
how
riotous
to say
laughter
this?
from down the hall.
Moral what are your moral stances as far as killing, fighting, recycling? I say that with
That
a tinge of anger.
It's not recycling if you're taking it up of a live person. It's called robbery.
Cycling?
Yes, recycling.
What is the recycling?
Everything. You recycle everything.
I'm sorry.
Anyway.
I'm back now. Don't mind me.
Do you have any moral restrictions? Things you would adamantly not do? Obviously, things like stealing and such, maybe not. I'm just we need to know what you're willing and what you're not willing to do, and what you won't tolerate.
Orally?
Oh, hey, Jerome.
Not strictly
Denounce.
morally. It's just also in general.
Denounce the Luxon, or have someone insult the Luxon. I don't know what the correct word for that is. I can't really.
Blasphemy? I believe that might be the correct word.
Possibly?
Yes, to
So,
have anyone
as
blaspheme something.
As the self-proclaimed reincarnation of the Luxon, insulting you would insult the Luxon, would it not?
Yes. Yes, it would.
What about critiquing you?
Critiquing? Kind of depends in what subject. Gives kind of a squint.
Something you're not as proficient in.
I mean, that's fine. That's expected. Try and give me critiquing in what I actually do.
Do you
However,
have a home address here in Nexus, or are you a wayfarer at the moment?
I feel like that's kind of a long story. I haven't
It's
been here
just a
very
yes or no
long,
question.
so no, technically.
That's fine.
Alright, so you have no standing residence.
Yeah.
That's the case with plenty of people. Don't take it personally.
Do you have a work visa here, or are you set to be deported to a different reality soon?
Or were you pulled in here by the Nexus itself?
As I said before, the whole Luxon thing, kind of wish-washy right now. So he kind of sent me here through a big portal saying that not to come back and to learn a lesson. And if I don't, then he'll take everything from me and turn me into a centaur, which, and he like visibly shivers.
What's wrong with centaurs?
It's quadrupedal.
You see Alokia just kind of have like a moment of just like brain go think. I suppose they are quadrupedal, if not that sextupedal.
Oh, these
What?
ship-
What?
You do know that refers to the amount of legs, not limbs.
Oh, fair enough. In that case, yes, quadrupedal.
Look, your intelligence or lack thereof astounds me.
Oh, hush you.
But yeah, so I'm kind of stuck here at the moment.
I see. And by lesson, what do you think the logs want to do to learn?
Probably be a better priest leader. Maybe take over somewhere.
Perhaps it was humility?
Nah.
I see. We'll need some time to defer over a decision. In the meantime,
Maybe we should give him a trial period. See how he does.
we'll have to talk about it.
Yeah,
let's
talk about.
You're welcome to sit in the reception office in case we make a decision right away.
I actually have one more question myself. What is your faith's opinion on the undead?
That it's a freak of nature?
Good to know.
Why?
No reason. Just curiosity.
Well, that would have been included in your faith beliefs as well. That's information that is necessary to know. Do you have any other prejudices? That's important for a company such as ours.
If I'm being completely honest, and he looks at your leg a day, not big on the whole, as you people say, technology.
This might not be the right place for you then. We have 2 artificers here. We make mechanical gadgets all the time.
Kinda weird, almost godly stuff. Very, very concerning to see that it's just everywhere here.
Well, that's the Nexus for you.
We're a little bit of a hodgepodge.
All right. If no one else has any more questions,
I do. Runith looks at you, just obviously dead in the eyes because you can't see his eyes. Do you have any plans of betraying us?
Praying? No.
Can I insight that? That was the plan from the beginning, so.
Yeah. Darus, of course, can choose to decide whether or not he wants to roll 2. You can roll it to me if you want to keep it a secret.
How do I do that?
I rolled
Oh,
go to your
/W, my name.
settings and go to GM.
Yeah, you can use either.
Oh no!
Depending on what your intent is, you can do.
So if you go to your character sheet settings, should be top right, and then whisper rolls to GM. Put whisper toggle, and then on your character sheet it'll be to the middle far left ish.
Okay, hold on.
Right above your armor class.
Okay. Roll instead of what you rolled. Either roll deception or persuasion, depending on what kind of a vibe you're giving off. If you would, please.
I was trying to find the whisper thing, but it's fine.
Oh, I just realized that was from somebody else.
I'll just
Let me
roll
check
it.
something real.
It's real bad.
Okay, you may have to go in and turn it on. So if you go to the little cog next to spells on your character sheet, click on that.
Oh, I see.
Then you can go. It's right next to that first block right underneath that.
Yeah.
It says roll queries, always roll advantage. Whisper rolls to GM. You can change those to different things.
You typically want them on toggle because then they'll pop up on your character sheet and you can change them at any time.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Makes your life a little easier. Okay, interesting. Just a second, I gotta do some whispers.
Alright then. Well, while that's happening, hi Jerron. What do you mean your powers were cooler and the jar was better? I'm very confused.
Do you have any alternative reasons for coming here outside of Hitman?
No. I didn't even know you guys existed if it wasn't for Hitman.
Oh, that makes sense. We technically didn't exist until like a couple days ago.
Well, last week actually.
Oh yeah, last week we just gonna wait to explore that area.
All right. Any other questions?
No, I think we're pretty good for now. Just if you'd like to wait while we discuss this in private.
I have a question.
Oh yes, I guess. Sorry, our last question should be: do you have any questions for us?
What's the pay like?
Currently, depending on the job, because we are very much going on a job by job basis right now, as most of the pay that we're getting consistently is going towards paying for this building, because owning a building in Upside is ridiculously expensive. But we yes.
It's commission based on the job. You get a
Yes.
percentage when
much.
we agree to take a job, and it's negotiated then with a contract. You don't get hourly pay. If that's what you're asking.
Seems fair, I think.
We're contractors, yeah. So. All right. If that is all your questions, you could wait in the reception office, or if you want to, or you can go ahead and take your leave. If just make sure to leave a way to contact us, to the receptionist. For us to allow us to contact you at the receptionist, and we will deliver our decision eventually.
I'll probably just go sit and wait for a little while.
Rock will show you to a waiting area, and he'll provide you with cookies and pop. Because he's a good receptionist, despite the fact he is ginormous. Also, I put the text of the letters onto a note for you guys for when your characters are ready to look at it.
We do
Have
also
I-
have some other business.
Have I ever had a cookie?
Have you ever had a cookie? You tell me.
I mean, it's like pre-technology, so I mean, cooking. I don't.
How
You've
much
probably
cooking's
not had a
available there?
cookie. You've probably not had a cookie as we know it today, but you've probably had something similar, because baking goes way back. It's not just 2 ovens; it's even farther
Yeah.
back from that.
Probably something involving lots of granola and oatmeal.
A very
Yeah,
rough
something like that.
cookie. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's certainly not something we would define as a cookie today, but something similar.
Maybe a
All right,
peanut
let's head to the
bar.
conference room.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter cookies.
Okay, to the conference room we go.
Isn't it nice to have your own place?
Hello, Kier? You coming?
Yep.
Why the fuck did you go all the way to the long way? There's a door right there.
Okay, my character sheet was covering it up. All right.
Loki wanted to
Right.
take the long way around.
He needed the time to be thinking.
Alright.
Yeah.
That guy was fucking nuts.
Oh yeah, completely full of himself. It was honestly hilarious.
Yeah, he seems
Yeah,
seems a
he
little
also
off.
seemed to be leaving something out whenever you asked that question. Also, he doesn't like technology, and I don't think that's a good fit for us.
Yeah, really, it's really not. He's kind of, I don't know. I do think that Orpheus's idea of a trial period would be a good idea. Presuming the guy does still want to work for us despite our.
I think that's a good idea. I take out a little scroll and put it onto the table. There's security detail at the gala tonight for Hitman.
Yeah.
It's one of the old jobs. The reason we came back earlier. It's in a few hours. Let's see if we can't convince him to come with us and see how he performs under a little bit of pressure.
I want this. I am a little worried about his response to his opinions on the undead.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be very.
He seems to have a lot of religious prejudices, which is the problem with priests. Sometimes they're freeform, but he seems a little bit of a stickler.
What do you think he would do if he found out my mother was an undead?
Probably say you're abomination.
Probably.
I mean, it's my adopted mother, so I'm undead myself, but
it's really wishy-washy. We don't know the guy very well.
yeah, I guess we'd have to figure that out.
We'll have to ask him to leave his prejudices at the door. Alright, let's hold a vote. All in favor of instating him into a temporary trial period with the next job?
Aye.
Alright, that's unanimous. Slide that to the side. Next up, I have my little birdie come on. Shanti, can I get my little mechanical birdie?
Sure. Did we get a thing for him?
No. I just needed him in the room. All right. Remember that request for us to find that one guy? I've had him out searching the whole 6 days we're gone. Let's I'm gonna split the footage here, and let's see if we can't find him.
Okay.
So, how does your bird's footage work? Just out of curiosity.
Well, technically, it can't do footage. It's just somewhat sentient. It has an intelligence of 3 or 4.
Okay.
And it can get basic instructions. It's just a construct.
It did get a hit on a man who was sitting around the park. Let me pull up the map real quick. I will point out to you.
So we were looking for a 6 foot tall, blonde hair, blue eyes, ripped shirts, old pants, dragon tattoo, and a lanky body shape.
Yeah, he got a hit for somebody who was at the park not more than a day ago, who was kind of squatting. You know that there's good odds that he may have been shooed from there by this point, but it might be a good place to start looking. It's the big one down here.
It seems he's been spotted on the upside.
Understandable.
Should
Please
I
let
think
me-
I think we try and look for him after the gala tonight.
I think that'd probably be a good idea.
I'll hold on to the cannon. Oh, cannon's
let's
turning. No,
see.
you touching it.
There are also these two new business
Oh, I did.
offers. Anastasia from the Rose and Thorns wants us to do some security work and underside.
The
And
Rose
the Nexus Guard. And the Nexus Guard apparently wants something, but they didn't elaborate.
No,
Probably
it's
some creature duty or something. I don't know.
I mean, the Nexus Guy one might be nice. It would help us build up a connection with them.
Definitely would increase our reputation somewhat. Unlike working with the Rosenthorns, which would do the opposite.
Roll me a history check to see if you know very much about them.
Yeah, I also do this.
I was about to ask. How much
Anybody who is from Nexus can do it with advantage. Anybody who's not, do a regular.
My
Alright.
character did spend 8 years of his
I got it
early
fixed.
life in Nexus, but he did leave for 4 years.
Okay, you were there long enough that you could probably roll with
Mine's a
advantage then.
15. I was born and raised in Nexus.
Mine's 6.
Okay. Yeah, you would know that there's a chance that some of the work they do is legitimate, but a lot of it is not. So you could take that as however you want to.
I feel like the fact that we got one from the Guard and one from the Rose, I feel like if we choose one, we might have to fight the other.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Which, in that case, I say we go with the
We'll
Guard.
look into the jobs later. Now, some order of business. Work on Fido 2.0 is slow going. It's gonna be another 3 days till it's finished, maybe more.
But hey, I got my new armor finished. And you see as Elokia
So,
rolls up his sleeves.
Do I have permission to bring original Fido to the gala, or
I mean, if trouble does happen, it's probably going to be people attacking the Gala. There's no reason not to kill those people. This isn't a situation of them being innocent. If they're choosing to attack us at the Gala, that's a bad thing.
Alright. In that case, I'm going to leave you all with the amazing duty of informing the Loxodon on our decision.
All right then.
Oh.
They increased the strength of
Sleepwalk
the
out, okay.
forts, didn't they?
Understandable.
Who's gonna tell him?
I
Oh.
can tell him.
No.
And we were going to tell him that we're going to give him a trial period, correct?
It was 3.
Yeah, also to,
Well,
leave his prejudices at the door.
at one point.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
At least the first time we did it.
All right. Wish me luck.
Or I mean 3.
And Elokia is going to
Gracious.
walk out
Ah.
and is going to approach.
Maybe it was 5 and it was 3.
And he's going to knock on the wall. Knock, knock. So, Darus.
Roos. You see him just munching on cookies.
Darus, my bad. So, we've decided to give you a trial period. But
Found it.
we do have to let you know that we will not be
Right at the
accepting
end of the ship.
any sort of
The rowboat.
discrimination whatsoever. And so, we will be letting you know that we have a zero tolerance policy on racial comments on whether somebody's bipedal or quadrupedal, on anyone using technological means. Um, so, yes, I just want to make it very clear, we're not going to put up with that. So, if you would like to work here, you're going to have to leave that at the door.
You think of like someone holding their like the bridge of their nose with their fingers, except think of the trunk just leaning up that way. So he's not really holding it, it's just kind of against itself,
Makes sense, makes sense.
but same pose basically. And he's like, I guess I can try. I kind of need something to do, so
Well, we'd be glad to give you an opportunity. And oh, sorry. And maybe, thank you. Maybe we can figure out what your god was meaning for the test and help you out with that. Doesn't that sound nice?
yeah, I doubt it though. He's very
Maybe
cryptic.
maybe he's trying to put you through a test so that you can, take his place. As you say you will be.
I don't know why I would need a test for that. I feel like I was already set. That was good.
Maybe didn't the Luxon, if I recall from there's different Luxon religions all across the multiverse. But if I recall, multiple of them involve him conquering some great trial in order to ascend, and reaching enlightenment through that trial. Maybe this is your trial to enlightenment, I mean. Maybe?
He's kind of pondering on it. Like, maybe?
Alright. Well, I mean, give it
Ted?
some thought.
Yeah, kind of have to see how it goes. He doesn't really talk that often, so when he did, it was very strange.
Oh, I could see how that would be strange, yeah. But, hey, we're here for you. We're going to support you. Just try not to say things that's going to get us in trouble. Please.
I would never.
I will choose to trust you. But I want you to make this very clear to you. This is a trial period. If you do well on these next couple jobs that we've got, we will officially allow you to join us in the Megagarchy Corporation Incorporated. Anyway.
Do you have like a shorter name for that?
No.
Or-
And he says no with a very serious look on his face, and then he just kind of cracks a smile and I'm sorry, a little joke. You can just call it Megagarchy Corp Inc.
I don't know if that's much better, honestly.
You can just call it the Megagarchy. But we
MCI.
And you see him kind of look down for a second, kind of think, like he's doing the one meme where the woman with all the math floating around her head. He's doing that right now. He's like, that kind of makes sense. I will discuss it with the others if we can allow for that. But I appreciate the suggestion. It's a very good suggestion. That being said,
it's like a really long name, you guys. But I hope you know that. It's like...
oh, we're fully aware. It's a mouthful. We specifically made it to be like that.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, hey, you'll never forget it, right? Anyway,
Was that a racist joke? I feel like that was.
No, oh goodness. I mean, people in general won't forget it because it's, you know, it's very memorable. It sticks in your brain. Megagarchy Corporation Incorporated. It's funny, and so people remember it better. That's why we did that. But I mean, um, does your specific universe's race of Loxodons have the good memory that other versions of the Loxodons do?
I can't speak for every Luxodon, but I definitely have a good memory.
That's another point to your staying with us. Here, let me just. You see him pull, like pull a little glove out of his pocket. Melody, please make a note of that. And you hear a faint response. I mean, I'd say make me a perception check.
There. Nice.
I didn't see what it was.
Sure clean it up.
This was a natural 20.
Oh,
for
yeah.
24.
You hear faintly. Oh. Yes, sir.
You know I really like to hear you when you say that, right?
Thank you, Melody. He takes the glove off and sticks it back into his pocket.
You have like a chipmunk in your pocket? What was that?
Oh, that was my new assistant. I built her. But that's... We do have 2 artificers. I make very fancy armor. I just put a little mind in mine. I've yet to show it to the others, so shh. Anyway, you guys have a good night. No, what? Wait a second. No, sorry. That's my usual response because of work. Have a good night, Darus. And I think. Could we see you here? We have a job tonight at the Hitman Gala. Would you be willing to stop by and maybe we could put you through a test run tonight?
So you want me to meet you here, or
At the Hitman Complex.
Hitman Complex? Okay.
Could we give him a tour of the place?
You make a valid. Actually, meet us here tonight. About. What do you say? 4:30. We'll give you a place before heading out to the gala. We'll
What time is it right now?
I'd say it's probably around. It's sometime in
I
the
was
morning.
gonna say it's probably mid morning or mid morning to noon.
Yes, but what time is it exactly?
Oh, 'cause you got that thing, huh?
Oh, I wonder what that is.
45 and 36 seconds.
Okay, so like 4 hours, 5 hours.
About 5 hours, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I guess you know, like a shop around here, around your area.
Oh, there's a couple shops. Yeah, there's a
Maybe I'll
couple
go
shops
stop
on
by
there.
there while I wait.
Probably not a bad idea. Anyway, that being said, we'll see you here at 16:30.
All right. Does anybody have anything they want to do before the gala?
I mean, I feed them daily, so I'll do that before I go out to make sure they're good.
Oh yeah, you definitely want to feed those squirrels, so you won't have an Allosaur when you get back.
Yeah, so I'll feed them.
Maybe you should keep them separate, just in case.
I think this is actually the last day I have to feed them, because I got them 2 days before we came back, and it was 3 days before they were at least chill enough to be around this place, so I think this is the final day. of feeding
Yeah.
for them to be like, he's
I'm
good.
sure Rock will make sure that they're well supplied because Rock doesn't want to be eaten either.
Yeah.
I will. I'll be spending an hour activating Fido 1.0. That's what I'll be doing.
Okay.
I'll probably go check out the location of the gala. Have we been told that? The god duty?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be the same place you robbed.
Ah, gotcha.
To the
Yeah, I'm gonna.
complex.
Oh, I don't need to go check that out. Never mind.
Well,
Okay,
if you want, you can do a perception roll just to see if you can figure out the best places to place your people.
That is something I will go do actually. 23.
Okay. So yeah, you are able to. Let me move us over there real quick. So you are able to figure out the best places to put everybody. Which outside is probably going to be by the front door, the back door you guys snuck somebody out. Basically everywhere you guys broke in and broke out of, you kind of already know is probably where you're gonna want to put somebody.
I can be out front. I'm pretty good at that.
Yeah, you'll get a fucking bodyguard.
The gala itself is going to be taking place in the first floor in the dining hall. So, in the front stairwell. So generally, the only 3 rooms you really need to keep an eye on are this main hallway, the dining hall, and then this side room over, or the side rooms like the library and the piano room. Just because those are probably going to be open for guests. Everything else should be closed.
Still have all the exits checked and everything, be safe.
I guess we could have like a patrol route, maybe.
I mean, I'm gonna stay in the front. I'm a bouncer this bitch.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
fair.
that's what I should do.
Honestly, I might want to just stay hidden, like maybe in here and keep like an eye out to see if someone that's not allowed comes in. That way, if it's like somebody that we don't want to come in comes in, I can go warn the people.
Me and Fido will be on an oscillating patrol.
Maybe we should grab a send-in stone for this, just in case.
That's too expensive.
I think we should just use code words.
Yeah, code words work.
Well, it should be relative to whose name we shout out, I think. If we shout out someone's name, then that should be the sign that something's happening. I think we should shout out our name so we know who to go to.
Do we use the code names or our actual names?
The code names. So,
Gotcha.
let's say I wanted people to meet, I would shout, Big Guy,
Big
I
Guy.
believe was my name, yeah. So I would shout Big Guy, so you all would know.
Big man.
Big Man, sorry. I would shout Big Man.
Get the new guy one.
Yeah. I would shout Big Man so you all would know to come to the front, because that's where a problem is. If a day had something going on, she would shout Gearhead. Makes sense.
So, you're gonna be hiding inside of these 2 rooms, kind of patrolling, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Me
and Fido will be on patrol on the outer rooms, just constantly.
So,
and then we'll have Alokiar. Alokiar, you be on the 2nd floor.
I don't think we need to worry about the 2nd floor too much.
Someone could come in through the balcony like we did.
True.
Yeah.
True, actually, yeah, fair.
So, Alokiar, you'll be up here. Yeah. And since no guests will be up here except for Hitman personnel, just don't let anyone else in here. You'll be up here on the 2nd banister, just watching the party down here as well. And then, making sure no one comes down the stairs or anything like they're not supposed to.
Anyone who's not supposed to come with us.
And Delrus, if you want to, you could be outside patrol, or or you could help me patrol the bottom floor.
We could do like a rotating position where like every now and then you guys would pass each other. Like you would go that way, he would go that way. You would then like meet over here,
What do
continue,
you
and then meet back up
want to
over
do,
here.
Drew?
Are we are we discussing this now?
This is mostly
like-
just a fucking plan of the group.
This is kind of out of game, but it'll be discussed in character.
Yeah, maybe like a crossing path kind of guard situation on the
Alright.
first floor.
Sounds
there.
good.
That way, like, if something happens to one of them and they don't see the other guy for like a good while circling it, they'll be able to figure out something's up.
Yeah.
Also, we need to give you a temporary code name. And since this is a trial period, I say we call him Intern for now.
I like that idea.
That's perfect. I love it.
All right. So, does anyone have anything to do as we wait till evening and stuff? Any downtime activities?
I'd like to try and find like a magic shop if I can.
Okay, I can help with that. So, if you were to ask anyone where to go for a magic shop, they would take you to this place called the Black Hole,
Oh,
Interesting.
Right.
which is pretty close to the
Funny name.
Megagarchy.
Convenient.
We have so much treasure.
It is probably the largest repository of purchasable magical items in the entire city.
Okay.
So if they don't have it, no one
Alright.
does.
Question. Would Tevis be allowed to sell his potions of minor time stop?
Yeah.
They would obviously be fucking
Super
absurdly
expensive, but yes,
Yeah. They're there.
they are. Would you like to go in?
Yes. If I would.
Sovereigns.
You walk in, and behind the
Like
desk
you-
is
Sure.
a pixie woman. She is looking through her catalog. You can hear the footsteps of someone large in the back. She looks up at you and she says, "Oh, welcome to the Black Hole. What can we do to help you out?"
Hello. Yes. I'm Darus.
Oh, hello.
Inquired from an individual that I met a while ago on the darker side of things. Mentioned like a rod that if I were to press it in a way, it would hold still even if you let go.
Oh, you're talking about the immovable rods. Yeah, we have a few of those, actually. Let me look through my book and I can tell you how much we're asking.
Okay.
She says as she pulls up her pricing. All right. So, we are currently asking 400 gold for an immovable rod. I am, however, willing to make deals.
Mm.
You seem to be a well-traveled individual. We do accept knowledge or strange things as possible trades for items.
Hmm. I don't know if I have anything strange per se.
Well, I mean, you are strange, no offense, but I don't believe I've seen one of you around here before.
Would that count as knowledge then?
If you have knowledge of a world we've never been to, yes.
I mean, have you heard of Zootopia?
I don't believe that I
You-
have.
You didn't, right? You
You
didn't.
They
right?
did.
Yeah.
did not.
She
It's-
pulls out a notebook and she says, "Oh, please tell me everything you know, and in exchange, I can knock that price down to how much? How much do you actually have available to pay for such a?"
I have 185 gold current.
Thing is,
Close enough.
it was actually Shantae's suggestion.
Close enough. You,
Question. I have a question. How the fuck did you start with plate armor?
It's backstory kind of thing because
See,
Why did you start
basically
with 185
pay to win,
gold?
huh? Pay to win.
technically, being the high priest, thinking he's the reincarnation, he just started taking offerings from the church. So that was
Yeah,
one
but
of the
why
offerings.
wouldn't the god take that from you? Why'd he let you keep that?
Because I am the reincarnation.
did
I don't
he
know
let
about
him
that.
keep it? That's the question. Oh.
Anyway, I apologize for interrupting.
She basically grills you on everything you know about your homeworld. So roll me a history check, real quick, just to see
Okay.
how much information you're able to give her.
Do I have advantage on this? No, I don't. Just
Oof.
that's pretty bad.
She looks at you and she says, "Hmm."
He mostly starts going off about his religion and everything.
She's like, "Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it's more than I knew before. I tell you what,
Great either.
I'm gonna rent this to you. I will let you rent it for 50 gold. At the end of your mission, which I understand is your mission just for the night."
As far as I am aware.
I will give you 5 days, so 10 gold per day. At the end of those days, if you can come up with the other 350, you can keep it. If not, you can come rent it out another time. Trust me, you will bring it back, because if you don't bring it back, you're gonna regret it. Just letting you know.
She's gonna send Tevis after you.
They've got a good collection service, believe it or not.
It's all right. You can. I won't need it for right now. It was more of a to see if you have one, because I have ideas.
If he doesn't bring it back, it'll
Well, you
permanently
did give me some
activate.
information, so let me give you at least one thing. And she gets into the underneath the counter and she brings out a small box. And inside the box is a is a piece of candy. It is a basically, if you she looks at you and she says, "If you eat this, it will clear a room. Just trust me on that. It will clear a room." You now have a candy that gives what is it? Gas cloud? Yeah, centered on you.
Of gas cloud.
I think that's the name of the spell. I can't remember.
I think you're thinking of gaseous form.
No.
Fog.
There's fog cloud. You just want to reflavor fog cloud to be stink cloud?
Yeah, that's
That's
the
what it is.
that's the
Stinking
one.
cloud.
Stinking cloud.
Stinking cloud. It's a stinking cloud centered on you. So if you eat it, you will create a stinking cloud centered on you. Just like for the information.
Pigpen style.
I always pay for information.
Oh, I'll pocket the candy. What's it look like?
It looks like a turtle. Like a chocolate. You know what a turtle is, right? It's like a chocolate that has caramel and peanuts in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a turd, basically.
Huh. Okay.
Like, I really enjoy those ones. They're a lot of fun to play with.
Well, but thank you. I'll probably be back if this goes well.
I'm sure it will. You look like a very well set or well put together individual.
He definitely didn't need the ego boost, but she can tell he enjoyed it.
Oh yes, flattery is how she keeps them coming. She's like, well, when you're ready to purchase that rod, you just come see me, okay? Don't go to some of those people down in Underside. They will cheat you. I always charge fair prices because I can afford to.
I don't think I caught your name.
Oh, that would be. Oh shit! Now I can't. I gotta remember her name.
Brunhilde, I think it was.
Brunhilde. Yeah, it was Brunhilde. She's like, it's Brunhilde. And if I'm not here, my husband Tevis will be.
Brynhilde.
That's
Okay. Well, it's a pleasure meeting you.
It was a pleasure meeting you as well, sir. May your endeavors go well.
So much.
And I guess I'll go walk around town for 4 hours or something until I need to head back over there.
Okay, roll me a perception check.
I wonder if you just go walk around Underside, if you'll just ever get a random encounter and get mugged.
So, as you're walking around, don't tempt me, man. Don't tempt me. As you're walking around, you notice there's a little bit of a commotion by the Great Stair. It's the Great Stair is how you get from upside to downside, upper side to underside. There's a man there, and he's standing on kind of like a platform that he's made out of like a box, and he's like, "The end is coming. You must listen to me. Everyone is going to die. This turtle will not hold up forever. The voices have told me, they've spoken to me," and he looks directly at you. He says, "You, sir, are a follower of a false religion." It just like calls you out in front of the crowd.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
He's pretty ragged. He's tall. Was it blonde hair, blue eyes you guys were looking for? I can't
Yeah.
remember. Blonde hair,
Granted,
blue
he
eyes.
doesn't know about that request, so this is funny.
No.
Yeah.
Cause he just false religion. Oh man, he would be very angry about that.
Angry enough to murder a person?
Possibly.
Do it.
Let's see. All right, hold on.
Be gone. Oh.
Oh yeah, he's gonna charge up
Oh,
and
time to
swing
die.
his warhammer at him.
Okay. This could
Time
be
for
fun.
initiative, I guess.
1 second, I need to pull something up.
Okay, I mean that what you gotta right? It's like
Yeah, no, it's fair.
Yep, that's fair. Makes
In
sense for your
out of
character.
character, we're certainly excited to see a man die, for sure.
In character, we're sad that we're not going to get that money.
In character, it's probably going to be a little bit of a tragedy.
we'll find that out later. It's fine. Right now, he just insulted me, so you know.
He
Turns
did.
out he's a 20th level sorcerer.
Imagine.
Turns out he is
As much
God.
fun as that would be, I'm not ready to kill him on his first night out. I've seen
That man
happen
would kill
before.
all
It's
of
terrible.
us. At that point.
Okay, roll your initiative check.
I should probably put my thing.
Yeah, just throw your token down. We're not going to do any actual mapping on this one.
Time for the bunking.
I am. Can I give myself this before the fight, or
Yeah, if you know you're about ready to do that, you could do that.
yeah, I'll do that.
Oh, you can just have that on you passively, constantly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, I got advantage, so I mean that's not.
Didn't do too much for you, but
No.
it was worth a shot. So,
Crazy
All
dude
right.
sees this man running at him with Warhammer.
he spots you coming for him, and he takes up a defensive posture. He is actually going to wait for you to get up close before he takes a swing. So he's taking a hold action.
Oh, I thought he would just fucking run away.
He's crazy,
He's squaring
Didn't
up.
he kill a man though? Didn't he kill someone?
dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he can fight at least somewhat if he's
Do I
murdered a
notice
guy.
him taking up like this defensive stance?
Roll a perception. Let's see if you you spot it.
Did I click it?
Oh yeah. You can see that he is squaring up and he is getting ready to
No, it lagged a little bit.
getting ready to go for you.
All right, I'm gonna stop running at him then, and then blow my trunk at him, making the elephant noise. And I'm going to cast
I'm not
More
sure
like a
that's
fart.
an
Hold the Dead.
Oh, they did. Okay, that's a save on my side,
Wisdom
huh?
saving throw. Yep. Roll
Man.
2d8.
Just
He is saved.
this elephant
14.
elephant horn just
So he
fades
rolled a
off into a
10.
ringing bell.
Did you roll
So-
2d8?
So you were successful.
It's 1d8.
It's oh, it's
It's
1d8. Yeah,
1d8.
we're not level 5.
Let's see.
So what's the damage?
One?
Okay, he's still up.
Bing bong, bing bong.
See you standing in the cart. He's gonna scream, "Coward!" and he's going to run at you, pulling out a knife and making an attempt to stab your face.
How tall is he?
12 to hit, and he's like 6 feet tall.
Oh, okay. So he could maybe, yeah, he could probably reach my face. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Well,
Yeah,
Piece
with
of
his
shit,
arms,
piece
he
of
could
shit.
reach up that high.
I don't think a 12 hits it.
Not what.
high.
No.
Yeah.
He has a minimum 18.
I have
Yeah.
20 AC, so
Your turn.
Okay,
He's got a shield.
all right. I mean, he's right in front of me, so I guess I'll give him the old smack.
Is this non-lethal or lethal?
That's a good question. This one, if I kill him, I kill him.
Hits.
Ah, many damage.
You hit him, and
That
well,
wasn't a
it's
damage
not-
roll.
Oh, that wasn't
Oh,
a damage
was that
roll.
not?
No,
No,
you have to
that's
click
a
the.
hit.
Alright,
Click the
go to
Warhammer
your,
part
go
of
to
it.
your character sheet,
Uh-huh.
go to the gear, go to roll damage and crit, and turn that to always.
No.
Oh,
He
Oh.
doesn't have to do that. You could just click the Warhammer one-handed on.
Okay,
Yeah.
then why not?
I did. That's what I clicked.
No, you have to
No.
click the name
Yep,
on the
yep,
chat.
in
the
in
chat.
in
the
chat.
chat.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Four
Four.
blooded.
I think
Yeah.
that's minimum.
Okay, he's still standing. Just barely though.
That is minimum.
That is
you
minimum.
still. All right then.
Take back what you said.
No. And he's
Or
gonna
else
take
I'll
another
roll
swing.
minimum damage again.
Okay, he goes to swing at you, and he feebly like his arm just goes past you, like he just has no balance.
Man hacking stumbles in front of you like
There's
a
been some
drunkard.
great rolls so far, boys.
Yeah.
I'm just getting all my bad rolls out now.
Exactly. You're gonna need them for the gala. All the good ones.
Man just like hacking stumbles
Do
in
it.
front of you like a drunkard.
Do I smell any alcohol or anything on this guy, by the way?
No, he's clean.
He's clean? Alright,
He's
well,
clean.
He's just crazy.
he fucking deserves this then.
Kinda.
I'm gonna do I smack him again? Well, no, because he's hurt. So it would be a 1d12. I'm gonna blow my trunk at him again
Okay,
and toll the dead.
16.
He saves that time.
Is that it?
I don't think I have a bonus action I can do.
If you really wanted to, you could spiritual weapon.
I
know if he has it.
could.
There's no cleric who doesn't pick up spiritual weapon.
but
When I make
nah,
a clerk,
I
I'm
don't
not
think I
going to
will.
do it just to spite you, Dion.
I'll shank you.
Okay, and
Yeah, that doesn't hit. So he goes to swing at you again, but it bounces off your shiny armor. And he's just like flailing about at you. It's almost like he doesn't even know how to fight. He's just randomly stabbing. Your turn.
Feel almost bad for this guy at this point.
I wouldn't.
As a bonus action, can I switch weapons?
Sure.
That's an item interaction. You just have what you have to do is you have to drop your main weapon and
No,
then item
you.
interaction.
So to be clear, you can act. Item interactions are the only action in the game that you can up to a higher action. So if you want to, you can actually item interaction, stow, bonus action, draw.
I didn't know that. I thought it was action and item interaction only.
No, it's the only one you can up to anything other than a free item interaction, which includes you being able to do that with your reaction. It's weird, but hey, you can.
Interesting.
Okay. Am I allowed to switch weapons?
I'm allowing you to switch weapons, so go for
Okay.
it.
You can definitely do that.
So I'm gonna put my warhammer away, take up my great club, and I'm just gonna try and knock this guy out.
Okay, make that roll.
Darus is kind of feeling bad because he's just kind of
Oh yeah,
fucking
that
with him.
hits.
Eating up a homeless dude right now.
Okay, he goes down. Now, I'm assuming since you said knock him out that is not a killing blow, correct?
Yeah, I mean, I could hit him with he's a human, right?
Do me a favor. Roll me a religion check real quick.
Oh, I'm good at those.
Okay, and roll me a perception as well. Okay, as he goes down, you see his eyes go black. And you've seen something like this before. You have the sneaking suspicion that this guy is freaking possessed by something.
What? Oh.
A guy in a cleric's uniform comes up to you and he says, "Oh, we have been looking for this guy for a couple days now. And I saw the commotion and came running. I was kind of hoping that this is what we'd find here. Are you the one who dropped this fellow?"
I'll rest the great club on my shoulder and yeah, he kind of said I was worshiping a false god, which kind of little upset, but he seemed weak.
Well,
So
we put out a call for him, so I guess this means you're entitled to the reward money. He's like
Said lucky bastard.
passes you a sack of coin. He's like, "I'll take it from here," and he picks the guy up, throws him over his shoulder, and starts walking off to the temple. You look in the bag, and there's 100 gold in there.
wow, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, he just takes off towards the Temple of Nexus. He's just packing him all around. And that's the end of that encounter.
Darus will kind of, after he, looks at the gold, he'll look up and just kind of ponder on what happened. Him basically showing mercy and then getting rewarded for it. In his head, it's like,
Must be a fluke.
must be a fluke. Yeah.
Must
That
be a
would happen
fluke.
again.
Unreasonable. Honestly.
Should just kill him next time. Really.
Kill everyone after this, you know.
Now, was there anything anybody else wanted to do before the gala? Just checking before we move on.
We were going to give him a tour of the place, I think.
The Hitman place or of
Our
your
place, I think.
Our
Were
place.
we? What did we decide on that?
That was the time, but I think we all forgot about it.
Oh, well, we were going to do it when he got here, is the thing. Again.
Yeah, I probably would have gotten there like half an hour earlier.
Yeah, you'd have had time.
Yeah. So, we'd give you the tour of the place. There would be... So, first off, we'll start with the no-no zones. One being the blood pool room. Don't ask.
Don't tell.
And then there's... Exactly. Don't ask, don't tell. Out of sight, out of mind, too. That's why it's in there. There's the Dino plus Death Maw room. In there is Deadass and Allosaurus and pinks and some fucking multicolored squirrels,
Purple squirrels.
I believe.
Purple, pink, and blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were multicolored, you know.
Three
multicolored
purple
as in multiple colors of squirrels.
Also, when
They
you
weren't-
peek in there, you notice that there are now 2 more squirrels, yellow and green. And they
Oh,
are
no.
tiny.
They
Aw,
breed?
that's
Oh, God.
beautiful.
Breeding like rabbits.
Uh oh. That's not
That's
good.
a little worrying.
It'll be
I
fine.
don't want to create an infestation of these things on Nexus.
That would be bad. Yes.
Yeah, I think we need to get like a proper habitat for them.
This is a proper habitat in here. What do you mean?
I mean, like an actual fucking area where we can keep them where they won't escape.
I don't know if anywhere is that.
She's,
Maybe I should have only brought
She's
one.
making them like tribbles, man. We got to deal with this immediately.
Don't feed them after midnight.
No, that's.
I don't know, that sounds
Anyways.
pretty reasonable.
Could be
Anyway,
useful.
it's known as the Dinosaur Zone plus Death Maw. And other than the dinosaur, the only thing that could be the Death Maw are the squirrels. Enjoy that thought. For some reason, those squirrels are named Death Maws. That's my room. I don't know what everyone else has, so.
Wait, where's your room?
The Dino Zone plus Death
Ah.
Maw.
Man just took out that wall there.
Had to. They needed the space.
True, true.
I assume like
Probably also took out one of these
Right.
windows and made a stable out of it.
room-wise, this would probably be Eddie's room. I don't know. Actually, would Eddie sleep in her workshop?
No, I have my.
Oh, that's right. You have your own house. That's
I
right.
don't sleep here either, so.
Yeah, I don't think any of us sleep at the office.
Rock
Orpheus
does.
does, but he doesn't want to admit it.
And in fact, I'm
Orpheus
gonna...
like, yeah, I also own a house.
This
Oh, no,
is
you know Orpheus doesn't own a house. He-
Orpheus
Goodness.
sleeps in this little closet here.
We just refuse to mention it because we
it's
just,
just a,
you know.
it's just a fucking nap room.
It just has the words, because I was gonna make this into if Addie wasn't gonna take this, I was gonna make this a Lokier's workshop. It says storage and Orpheus's nap spot.
Nap spot, but he really just sleeps there.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, it's a free living space for now. At least until Orpheus
It,
can.
it kind of is, honestly. You could certainly use it as a living space.
And Orpheus purchased a house. He doesn't have a guardian. Oh shit!
Exactly. That's why you probably live here.
Rock can be your daddy.
Aww.
Do that again.
Rock horn eater.
I mean, Orpheus already has a parent, and he's quite satisfied with her.
He already has a mother.
but he could
If
be
He
your
doesn't
legal
have
guardian.
a father.
If there's no other downtime, we should get to the RP.
Hey.
It is Orpheus.
This is RP. Are you telling me the blood pool room isn't RP?
Can I pull us away from
I was writing.
Oh, I'll go back.
Oh, also, I need. I'm just gonna illustrate him. I'm gonna draw him where he is. That's gonna be good enough.
Alright. So, Darus, for the payment of this job, you'll be receiving an equal cut of the pay, I think, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
So you'll be receiving 20 gold pieces.
Oh yeah, we need to give him a code name as well.
We were just gonna call him intern.
You're gonna be called intern. Shout that if you ever have any problems.
And once you're paid from the trial period, you'll get an actual code name.
My code name's Gearhead. That's Big Man over there.
I'm Metal Man.
And I'm Gravekeeper.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
that-
good.
terrible for me to remember, but Darus will remember.
This is why you write the code names down.
We have the code names written down somewhere.
I've got them written down in my bio.
No, I don't. I should probably do that. But I'm not gonna.
But only 20 gold, huh?
It's 100 gold for the job. It's just
Mm.
it's just a night security job. Pays quite well for that.
I mean,
Yeah.
I just got 100 gold for knocking someone out earlier. It was really weird. So
What?
What? Who'd you knock
Yeah.
out?
some dude who said I was worshiping a false god. So
What did he look like?
What did he look like?
Tall, blonde hair, blue eyes, scraggy.
There you go. I relay that.
No, I spent
Oh,
a week
come
hunting
on.
that bastard down.
I mean, congratulations. But we were kind of working on that job already.
Oh god, fucking damn it!
Well, first come, first serve. You got to win first.
You know, I respect it. I respect the hustle.
He found it by pure accident.
He must have seen one of the posters out. I think they were putting posters out for him, if I recall.
Yes.
No, he just said I was worshiping a false god. So I got a little upset. And kind of knocked him out.
Oh, okay. So you just knocked him out. You didn't kill him.
No, I thought about it. No.
You what?
Alright, if anyone ever insults you like that on the job, you don't do anything.
You
Alright.
let us handle it. We will. I know that I personally will do my best to defend you, but also, please don't do anything that'll get us in legal trouble.
We do not have a lawyer yet.
However, feel free to recycle all you want. I encourage it.
Again, recycle?
She wants you to loot bodies. Is what she's talking about.
Recycling. Also,
Not
not just bodies, anything.
I believe that's more of the reuse part, not the recycle.
I consider that donations to Luxon, but to each their own.
Oh, fair enough.
Alright, we all ready to head out?
I think we're ready
Fido's
now,
ready
yeah.
to go?
I went to go check out the gala earlier. I spotted a couple areas we can patrol around.
I got my
Alright,
armor
we'll
up
divvy
and
up the
running.
patrol spots.
Hey.
See you later, Rocky.
See you around.
Later,
I'm not moving
bosses.
my token.
See ya,
You can't
Rock.
make me-
Hey. Some of you already have tokens on here, but if you want, I can delete them so you can just move new ones on.
Where's
Delete mine
Darus
if I
gonna
have
be?
one.
Delirious is going to be on a rotating patrol with Justin.
Yeah, we're gonna be on the first floor.
They're going
Alright,
to
then I need
go round
to-
in circles both different ways.
Can I get an Allosaurus token?
Have
Or
it patrolling
here.
the grounds outside.
No, he's bodyguarding with me. Boy is
Yeah,
bodyguarding with me.
That's right. We just call it boy.
I've
Boy.
I've named him Boy. I don't know what you mean.
I love that. That's great.
Didn't we check the gender and wasn't it a girl?
Yeah, it's a girl, but the point is so I can angrily yell at it at some point.
Boy.
Boy!
It's fucking brilliant.
all of this for a God of War preference.
So, are we supposed to kill anyone that comes in here, or
No,
what?
no.
Knock them out.
Detain them.
to
Detain them
Maybe
while.
maybe we should say not everyone.
not
So,
everyone, but
Delruz,
not the guests.
The piano room, the library, and some of the side rooms will have guests in them every now and then. We'll be patrolling along these routes here, through said rooms to make sure no one unwanted is in them. Oh Jesus, my map broke.
How do we know
I have to reload.
who is wanted and unwanted?
Well, I assume we'll be given a list of the guests and probably be given a description of what they look like.
And if we see anyone sneaking through the windows or through the side doors, that's obviously not mine. So.
Basically, if they look suspicious, talk to them first, and if you can't confirm their identity, maybe detain them.
Basically, we'll be patrolling around this outside here. So. Everything except these two rooms, pretty much. I'll start from the right over here, you start from the left, and then we'll come up over here, meet here, and then keep coming down here while you go over here, and we'll just continue rotating in that horseshoe fashion.
One should be out here in the front gutter in that area, and I'll be in here. I believe Loki will be above me.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, let me know when you guys are ready to go.
We're doing whatever you guys are.
I believe we're in position.
Okay. Runith and the front door patrol. Speaking of which, apparently I can't delete those two. I must have put them on the map. So as you're standing there at the top of the stairs, you notice people begin to filter in. The crowd kind of slowly grows. Everybody's in their nice evening gowns and their tuxedos and cultural dress. Roll me a perception check.
Alrighty.
Orpheus and Darus, you may also roll one since you are in the main room right now.
Okay. Can I get a smell for each one that walks in that's supposed to be here?
How does your smell work? Does it have any extra bonuses, or are you just
He has
sniffing?
keen senses. He gets advantage.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that.
Boy, that's a 7.
That's also a 7.
Can Loki
British.
also roll since he can see down the banister?
Yes.
True,
Yes,
true.
you may.
Fair enough.
Alright. My perception.
15.
15.
That's a straight 15 too.
Hey.
Hold
Much
on.
better.
And now it's time for boys' perception. 7.
7.
We didn't roll well.
You were the only one that did it somewhat
Wow.
decent.
These are some great perception checks, guys.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay.
feel like-
Anybody who rolled above a 13.
One
Me.
person.
You
Hello.
notice in the crowd a very striking elven woman. She is tall, lithe, impeccably dressed, but she seems to be talking to herself a little bit, which kind of strikes you as strange. Just giving you the info, so.
Can I look at Orpheus and then look at the woman, trying to tell him that woman to keep an eye on her or something like that?
Yeah, you can do that. Orpheus, roll a perception, and Runith, roll a, I'd say intelligence to see if you can figure out how to kind of signal him.
These are
Alrighty.
god awful.
My intelligence.
I would think performance.
Performance would work too, yeah. I agree
Oh,
with
that's
that.
much better. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, good job. So yeah, you see him. You see him. His performance is very noticeable, and but she doesn't seem to have noticed that he's pointing at her.
Alright, so I'm able to see this. I'm going to make it stealth time.
Okay.
Did that not go through? Oh. Oh!
Get the rolls out
Okay.
now. Get the rolls out now. But
Just
Good
gonna...
roll.
Holy crap, these are bad rolls.
Good rolls. Good rolls. I don't suppose you have any way to re-roll that, do you?
Nope.
Well,
She doesn't seem to have noticed you at all.
she might just have a 10 passive, or she's blind. Maybe even.
Well,
Hey, don't give her more credit than necessary. She may have an 8 passive.
She
You
might
never
have
know
a
when that minus
15
2.
and is ignoring you to trap you. There's that.
As she passes your hiding spot, you do notice that. Well, you do notice. I'm gonna let your 9 kind of be your guide there. She does kind of momentarily lock eyes on you, but she walks on by like she hasn't, like she doesn't give a shit.
yay.
You are furniture. You are someone who is hired to keep people safe. You don't matter. So, as far as she's concerned.
Interesting.
All right. Go ahead and roll me another perception as people filter in.
all of us, or
Anybody who can see the front door or the
Yes.
front meeting
I got
area.
another 15.
Wait.
Nice! Boy,
better
boy got another. I got a 15 and a 7 again!
Okay. Anybody who rolled over a 15.
Over 15 or 15 and above?
15 and above.
Okay.
You notice that there is a guy walking in. He is very, very handsome. He has kind of an ageless face. He takes his coat off and hands it to one of the servants, and you recognize, those of you who have been in the city may roll a history check to see if you recognize this gentleman.
I'd like
Oh, wait,
to
this
make
is-
sure I'm memorizing the smells from the people that I can actually get a sense
This
off of.
particular person smells a little bit coppery, kind of like blood.
Oh no.
Is this... Oh, I know who this is.
I thought it was iron that smelled
Wouldn't I know who this is?
like blood.
Probably.
Yeah.
Is this
Anyway? Yes, this is almost certainly. Almost certainly.
It's not who I think it is.
I think it might be.
I think it is.
Either of them.
It is the father of Rosaria Lupin. Or no, not Rosaria Lupin. My bad. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. It is a man named Vladimir. He is the head of the Rosenthorns.
Oh, him. Okay, he's.
He is accompanied by a young Dampier woman, who, if you know the family, is Anastasia, his youngest daughter. She tends to do all of the functions and the paperwork for her father's business, as it were. You also notice, those of you who have a decent history check, some of the other people that come filtering in, you see Brynhilde and Tevis shuffle through. You see members of the Silver Tongue Media Group come in, as well as a few from the Katia Performing Arts School. There is the head of the College of Stonebarrow, Chenna Dindan, and the leader of Shell Support, Brett Kento, he comes in. He looks a little rough. He is also known as Clint Beastwood. Or no, he's the boss of Clint Beastwood. My bad.
They don't know who Clint Beastwood is. That's fine.
I know.
I hate that
it's
name.
Sad.
Did you say Brunhilde, like from the Black
From
Hole?
the Black Hole, yes, and her husband.
Also,
Does she
did
notice
you say we wouldn't know
moi?
who Clint Beastwood is, or who Clint Eastwood is?
Clint Beastwood.
Beastwood.
Ah. Okay.
It's a joke from the other Nexus campaign.
Yeah, I'm
Is
sorry.
it perhaps a reference to Clint Eastwood?
It
Yes.
is. But
Wow.
He's
I don't know the joke then.
He's their direct supervisor.
Yeah. And he is there. He's there with his boss. But yeah, a bunch of like people that are well known in the city have shown up. Slowly, the crowd starts to trickle out. The festivities begin. The dinner starts. I need you guys to roll me perception checks again. I know it's a lot of perception checks, but there's a reason.
It's fine.
Nice, nothing that's 20.
Alright, I got a nat 1. I'm blind.
Don't worry, two us nat 20. We got
Oh, damn.
this.
Hold on.
Oh wow.
I
It's
can
not over yet.
Smell him real good, guys.
It's not over yet.
No!
The Allosaurus nat 20s! Boy for the win!
Wow, 3 nat 20s.
Bro,
Okay.
you're on
Boy,
the
for
line.
the
Makes
win.
up for those other perception rolls. Just saying.
You can also make a roll,
Just
Addie.
you wait. A cataclysm will soon follow.
I'm so happy, boy nat 20. That's so funny.
Addie, if you want to roll, you can too.
Addie
Brit-
can't even see the front door though.
It's not a front door issue.
Yeah, I think it's a general at this point.
Did
Yeah, this is a
Brunhilde
general.
notice me on the way in, by the way?
Oh yeah, she saw you and she gave you a wink as she passed by.
Okay.
She also pointed you out to Tevis.
That's her husband.
Yes.
Okay. Is he also a pixie?
No.
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 See,
No.
you see a humanoid, human in a large admiral coat, extremely buff and a very stocky figure, with his left arm missing, kind of just dangling. It's hard to see exactly because the coat is worn over his shoulders, and he doesn't have his arms in the sleeves. But other than that, he's got the presence of someone really strong. But he looks like a teddy bear.
He's level 20 for context.
Ah, okay.
Alright, so those of you who rolled high, basically everybody but Brunith, bless your heart.
Listen, I was rolling good on the other ones. I'm just happy boy came through.
But boy came through, and boy notices as well, and his he doesn't have ears, so his head perks up. You hear in the kitchen some chaos coming from the kitchen, like somebody's yelling. There's some screeching, some wicked sounding giggling in the kitchen right now.
Is that the room right next to me here?
At this room?
Yes.
I guess I'll go ahead and
I'm gonna tell boy to stay there, and I'm going to enter myself.
take a
Brunhilde,
peek in.
if you gotta go check that out,
Yup.
alright, I guess I'll stay here then.
Did
Keep
you
an eye on the
keep
front
eyes
door.
on the elven woman?
I guess he just ignored me. I don't think he hit too well.
You could have
By
found
the way,
her.
she's up here.
Oh, cool. She has a token made. That doesn't mean
Yeah.
anything.
So,
Doesn't mean
As-
anything at all.
as I walk into the kitchen, what am I coming into here?
You walk in, and it is just absolute chaos. The cooks and the serving girls are like freaking out and basically cowering in the corner over here. And on the other side of the room are some fey creatures that are about 2.5 feet tall, and they are just running amok, like throwing dishes around, throwing the food to the ground, um, licking the sauce from the pan with their tongue, like just being gross. And they look at you, and you hear this, "Aha! More people to play with!" And roll for initiative.
God. Why did it not roll at advantage? I have it set to advantage.
It's weird.
You gotta set it to advantage somewhere in your fucking thing, in the like actual settings. I don't know where that is
Okay,
though.
well, the 14 was better anyway, so
If you need me to change it, just tell me.
I got it.
I got a 2.
You touch me, I'ma punt you.
Me?
No, the fucking
Good. I was
Easy,
about to
creature.
say you're welcome to try.
I would love to see that. Just the fucking elephant boy just punt the giant. I think that's everyone for the initiative, right?
I
Yep.
believe so.
Roll that initiative. We'll add the rest of you as you come in. But you can roll now if you want. So I'm actually going to move them below you because you're a player character, and that's a nice thing to do. Go ahead and tell me what you're going to do. You are right there.
Thinking to myself, seeing the cooks cower in the corner, can I deduce that they're not supposed to be here?
Yeah, it's pretty obvious that they don't belong.
All right. Well, didn't think anything was gonna happen this early, but I'm gonna look at the 4 of them and hold out my warhammer pointing towards them and cast fairy fire.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and get all of them in the 20-foot cube if I can.
Oh, that should be easy.
Oh yeah.
Should easily get.
Can you link it just so I can see what it does? I've seen it before, but it's been a while. Okay, so you guys all have advantage against these critters.
And they're all outlined in a purplish hue.
They are more fancy than they were before. You do notice they're wearing little tuxedos.
I'm going to move forward and then down 1, so I'm like in between them and the cooks.
Okay.
Do you shout anything? Any code words?
God, was I supposed to shout my own code word or?
Yeah, your own code name.
Oh. Yeah, I'm using my trunk elephant noise to start it. And then I'll shout, "Intern!"
Y'all hear the yell intern throughout the house.
My head poking in. Hello.
Focus will take that as something is a bit more serious, and you will be ready to act, I guess, the next round.
Yes. So, the critters are going to attack your intern.
Not the intern.
Does a 17 hit?
No.
That definitely doesn't hit. 21.
That does hit.
Okay, one of them is successful. They are gonna roll. Sorry, just looking up the damage.
No, you're good.
So they deal 7 damage to you.
Yep. Okay.
Everything's set up now, so I shouldn't have any more delays. Ruin it, and then I will reorder the turn order.
That's a lot of damage.
Alrighty. I struggled to get in there, so I don't think I should probably go in there.
Is Loki part of the initiative order too? Or-
I think with my 19 perception, I probably could have heard
Yeah.
it.
because I said I blew my trunk before yelling
Yeah, you would have heard him.
intern,
Oh, yeah,
so
okay.
Roll initiative.
should have been pretty loud.
Just imagine the guest just hearing
gotta
that
be kidding
in
me.
the dining room.
A little too big. You're all on 14. So
I'm not
many
a 14.
14s.
Yeah, I'm not a 14.
I think your dex is higher than him, though, Loki, so I think you go up.
Yeah, I have a
Fair enough.
0 plus 0 to dex.
So
I
you're
have a plus
you're
2.
you're after you're after me.
Yeah, I'm just reordering, so.
I can't really get in there, can I? Other than squeezing.
Can't you squeeze? Yeah.
Yeah, other than squeezing, unfortunately. What are the squeezing rules?
Are there rules for squeezing?
Yes, actually.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's difficult terrain while squeezing, that's what I thought. So 5, that would be, I'm gonna be right there, that's not actually where I am. That would be 5, 15, 25. Am I still squeezing right here? Is that a solid?
No, I'll give you some spare room there. You can
Alright.
get in.
I'm in, perhaps not the most comfortable way I could possibly be in the kitchen, but I'm in the kitchen now. This one right in front of me, I'm just going to try to smack with one of my spiked shields. So, bonk.
That definitely hits.
21. Nice. 8 non-magical piercing, if that matters.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna keep it at that for now.
Okay. You Loki are.
All right. Well, actually, No, I don't know if I would actually be able to do that. That was the problem.
It should be my turn.
Yeah, it should be. Should be Addie's turn anyway.
Oh, dude. Sorry, Addie. Go ahead and go. I accidentally hit the button too soon, and I'm not sure how to reorder it, so we'll just let you go, and then we'll hit Loki.
Action dash.
Okay.
Bonus action. Use my special ability to give the help action to the next person who attacks this one.
Cool.
End of turn.
Doesn't that only give us advantage on them?
For one attack, yeah.
But they have fairy fire.
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, hey,
they're
I had
already
advantage. Excuse me whilst I crit fish. No.
Well, what else am I gonna do with my bonus action? Nothing? Huh?
Mm.
It's the end of my turn.
Okay. Loki.
All right. So Loki is going to. Let's see. How many feet is the banister above the floor?
A story, so like 10 feet tops.
Understandable. Well, first and foremost, first action, artificial strength. He takes a big old deep breath in, and he becomes a very bulky, strong boy. Yes, I did just make the Mario sound. And then he's gonna jump off the banister.
Okay, I want you to know that as you do this, you see out of the corner of your eye your brother down below with his head in his hands, just kind of shaking his head in embarrassment.
I mean, oh, hi, Orlando! And he's gonna. No, he's not gonna say anything. He's not gonna say anything whatsoever. He's just gonna look over at him, and you're gonna see a very, like,
I'll be right back.
he almost gets more coppery, if anything. Well, I mean, to be fair, the sound is upstairs. It is upstairs in which, he makes the noise. But and then you just, so all they see is a very, very bulky copper elf who admittedly is not covered in grease, drop down from the banister and dash into the kitchen. Or not dash, but move over to the kitchen as fast as possible. And actually that would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So we can actually make it in. So they don't see much of a Lokiar, and it would probably be hard-pressed to tell if that's actually him, because copper elves, I imagine, aren't super uncommon. Okay, they're probably uncommon, but they're not unheard of. So they'd probably have a little bit of trouble identifying him, considering that, he's also slightly armored up, so... I imagine the only person who would have recognized him would have been Alandel.
Yeah.
Because, the twins. They have the twin sense.
So what are you gonna do to these things?
He's gonna go in and is gonna... I gotta readjust my stats that I have the proper... So that'd be an 8 work? No, it has to be a 10. It has to be a -6. Yeah, that checks out. Okay. Is he good? Oh wow. Oh, but I have advantage. I have advantage.
Okay, roll again.
You have gotta be kidding me.
Because of this,
Nice advantage.
dude, you
Oh my goodness.
you slip on a little bit of grease on the ground and just face plant in front of these things, and they have an opportunity of attack.
That's fair. I think that's fair.
18 hit.
Yes, an 18 does hit.
Okay, 3 of them hit you.
Oh
God.
So
Ouchie.
that's 8 damage, 7 damage, and 10 damage.
Ooh.
Oof. That's total 25 damage.
Yeah.
Alright. Lokiar has a whopping 8 HP left. You see him he just comes dashing in, or like running in. Man just hecking slips, falls flat on his back, and these things just start biting and punching the crap out of him, I guess.
They wailed on him with their daggers.
Oh shoot! He's stabbed.
Yeah.
They start.
Drew, it's your turn.
Honestly, that was literally massive damage. So I imagine Loki at this point is literally like coughing up blood. And he sees his life flash before his eyes.
Get shanked, nerd.
To be fair, wouldn't he only be in the reach of 2 of them?
That is true, so you can take one of those off.
I'm gonna take the 10 off because it's the last one.
Okay, acceptable. Sorry, I was not, I was too excited to see you fail.
Yep, that's fair, that's fair. Alright, cool, I will accept that. I actually have 18 health, never mind. That's still massive damage. No, not quite, that's not half his HP, never mind. It's almost half his HP.
Did we lose Jet Ski?
No, I'm still here.
Okay, it's your turn.
Okay. Seeing this large copper-looking thing get stabbed after he fell on his face.
No, it's still a Lokiar. Like he doesn't have a faceplate or anything. It's integrated armor, so it's like under his clothes.
Oh, so you're not like larger than normal. You're just a little bit beefier.
No, he's beefier. He's beefier by far. He's a bulky boy.
Mhm.
But he looks like he's been lifting weights for 30 years. Is what he looks like. Like
All right.
let's just say he has a 22 strength right now, and he physically looks like he has a 22 strength right now.
Well, he's gonna look at you and do like the old arm swing and say, "Good job," and he's gonna cast Healing Word.
Not cure wounds? Bro, I'm in touch range.
That's an action, though.
Oh, fair enough. Healing word doesn't.
So 1d4 plus 4. So 6. Heal 6. And which one touched me? Which one of these little things?
That one.
The one closest to you.
Okay, I'm gonna smack it with my hammer.
Okay. Oh, that hits. That definitely hits, and it is definitely
I didn't even
no
do it.
longer with us.
I didn't even do advantage. Hold on. Because gotta go for flare. All right, no, that's fine.
Okay.
Man, just out here crit fishing.
Yeah,
Stephanie,
pretty
your
much.
turn.
That is the end of my turn.
All right. So, the one that's next to Loki is going to take a hit for him.
Take a swing.
14 hit.
No, 14 does not hit.
Oh, lucky you. This one's going to move up and try and hit you. Also 14 doesn't hit.
Correct. Don't they have
No,
advantage
that-
because I'm prone?
Yes, they do. Thank you for reminding me. That doesn't hit. That one doesn't hit. And then this last one is going for Elephant Boy. 20 hit.
20 is my armor class.
Then it does. Oh yeah, no, it would hit. That would hit. Because meets it beats it. So take 10, my dude.
Oof.
Oof.
Okay. Orpheus.
Okay, bonus action dash. Boop boop. And let's take a little stab at this guy.
You're standing in the same space as me.
I am a halfling. I
He can
have
be in the same space. He just can't end his turn there.
Ah.
All of us
Right.
can, except he can. We can walk through other people's spaces,
does a 15 hit?
but he can
Ah.
exist in large creatures.
Yes.
Or medium creatures.
Or wait, no, it doesn't.
He can
I
also
think
go
he
through
actually-
hostile
sorry.
creatures.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah, I think
Ru-
he can exist or end his turn in a medium creature.
Yeah. halfling nimbleness as a ladder.
Alright, that is the end. Yep, that's the end of my turn.
But due to flavor text, he phases through your body to stab at them.
He is permeating, yes.
Okay, big boy. What you gonna do?
I mean, technically I have powerful build, so I technically count as a large creature in some cases.
That is,
As a,
yeah,
Only-
that
only
doesn't
in
make you a
carrying
large
capacity.
creature.
yeah, you may
Only in carrying capacity.
also you don't count as a medium. Yeah. It'd be medium creature because you're a small one.
Alrighty. I'm gonna do a little bit of a shimmy here. And... I really can't do anything very well here without taking 3 opportunity attacks.
I mean,
Alright.
you could move down and then back up. You only take 1.
I'd have to be squeezing. I do not think I'd have enough space to do that without squeezing.
That'll be 10, 20 movement. Well, you'll be able to go forth and back.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright. I'm going to move down. I'm going to attempt to stab this one with my spiked shield and see what happens. Oh, wait.
That hits. That also hits.
That's only one, I just crit fished.
Crit Fisher.
Gotta
Uh,
crit, gotta do it.
You take 1 hit on him, and he just curls up and dies.
Oh yeah, I need to make like a concentration check on this, don't I?
If you got hit, yeah.
It's fairy fire.
Yes, you do.
What is concentration check?
That would be
Constitution.
Constitution.
DC 10.
Constitution. Say.
I move back.
You make it.
Nice. All right. Fairy fire still going.
Nah, I believe in him. He's fine. That's my turn.
A day.
Alrighty. I shall. Oh dear. I'm going to command Fido to use his arcane cannon.
This is the magic missile one, right?
Correct.
11 damage, all the same one or different ones?
Scroll. I'm gonna target all on one. It's
Okay.
gonna be the one down here.
Okay.
That is the end of my turn.
Okay, there is 1 dude remaining.
Okay, I'm going to use half my movement to stand up. And then I'm going to, I assume I still have advantage? What?
Hey!
Oh wow.
Nice.
Revenge! 15 damage.
Hey!
I do love it when a crit rolls bad damage.
With a maddening, or with a loud smack, you knock it out. And combat is over.
And he just yells at it.
Rattle.
And you hear the balloon deflating noise, and he's back to regular size of Lokiar. Oh, ow, that hurt.
Hey.
Ouchie. Also, I saw Orlando, so I'm gonna sneak around the back. Don't mind me.
Shouldn't we investigate where these came from? They don't look normal.
Not my job.
Yes,
I'm not
we
good at that either.
we all see her moving towards Hitman's Lounge.
Okay. I guess everyone should check the building and see if they can't find something.
Let's go back to our patrol routes. We don't have time to investigate right now. Party's ongoing. Later.
Loki does. I disagree.
Yeah, I'm
I'm heading back to my patrol route.
Hey there.
Where's the woman?
A day. I'm just saying.
Can you say anything to her?
Please stay away from Hitman's study. The library is open, but you can't go in.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was just looking for a toilet.
All
You wouldn't
right,
happen to know where
toilet's
the
on the
toilet
opposite
is.
side of the room. Over there. Past
Oh,
the
okay.
all the way over there. You're in the wrong area.
Okay.
There's a latrine down that way.
Oh, she was just looking for the toilet.
Can I smell
No, you idiot. She was here for a different reason. Keep an eye on her.
where these
What,
guys
what do we
came
need to
from?
insight then?
Only if you want
I'm believing what I want to believe.
Only if you want information from the DM on it. You can believe what you want, though.
Oh, fair
As
enough.
a player,
True.
you just believe whatever.
Okay, I need perception checks.
Alrighty. Actually, does
Okay.
he have? No, he doesn't.
Anyway, I gotta back upstairs. My brother's here, and you see as he gets off and just runs up back here, runs up
All right.
these stairs.
You're all welcome.
Good job, Brunus.
Hey, Runa,
Anyway,
everything looks good where you're at. Orpheus, you are enjoying the punch just a little too much.
It's got liquor.
Darus? Where are you, Darus?
I'm in the kitchen. I was trying to
Um,
smell or see if I can smell where these guys came from.
You get a definite scent off of them. It will lead you out into here.
Survival check?
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to follow that scent then.
That'd be perception.
For him, it would be perception. Hey.
Which he'd have advantage on.
Yeah,
Real
that's
quick,
perception.
Elokar,
Get him.
you are so worried about your brother that you are just completely oblivious to anything going around you.
Makes sense.
I also need one from a day did.
Also, if his brother's here, that probably means that his parents are here, and he's definitely not happy about that.
Currently, there's nobody in the room with you a day, so you're good.
remember. This line over here.
I'm gonna make a
You cut
perception check to try to find his brother.
You cut out. for a minute.
Remember, my token isn't exactly where I am. I'm on constant patrol here.
Okay, you will have noticed that she's done her bathroom duty and she's gone back into the party. So, Alokiar, as you are sitting upstairs doing your job, your brother follows you upstairs and is like, "Hey, what are you doing here?"
Oh, shoot! Oh, hi! Oh, Elano, you scared the crap out of me!
Does his father know you're here?
No! Goodness, no!
So disgusted. You know, we pay you to stay.
Okay, I should clarify real quick. Elandil is actually really close with Alokiar. It's the disconnect between the parents that's the issue.
Do you know what Mom and Dad are going to say if they know you were here tonight?
Probably I can make a guess. But hey, to be fair, they told me to come down to Underside, and I'm in Underside right now.
True. Point taken. But still, you know that these kinds of things are off limits for you.
I'm working a job. I'm sorry. We owe the hitmen.
Well, just stay out of the dining room. That's where Mom is.
Oh goodness. Let me guess. Dad stayed home again.
No, he's down in the foyer.
Oh well. Good for him. Probably
You know,
socializing.
rubbing shoulders with Vlad.
Oh, of course he is.
Yeah. Well, just stay scarce. I don't want you to lose your allowance.
Here, let me bulk up. That will make them harder for me to recognize him because they know that I'm a scrawny little idiot.
That's true. It's true.
Here, let me just he gets about maybe 2 to 3 inches taller. He takes his hair and like slicks it back out of his face, or slicks it down into his face, actually, rather. So he's got hair in front of his eyes, um, and he's going to, and just overall make himself look a little bit different. So now he's taller, a lot more muscular, and he's trying to hide his face a little bit more. Try to hide the emerald eyes that are distinctive to their family.
Okay, Runith. As you're standing outside, the hitman comes out and he says, "Hey, what is commotion earlier? What happened?"
What is the happening?
Mhm.
Something
What's happening?
appeared inside the kitchen. Dealt with them.
Do you know where they came from?
Nope.
Probably just Oberon screwing with him.
We might know.
Okay, you're doing a good job. Very intimidating.
Thank you.
He
Very
stalks back into the building. Okay, back to Darus. Roll me another perception check. Let's see if you can track that a little further. Okay. Your nose takes you to the door to the library. Right there. You also smell a little bit of it here in the middle of the room.
As I'm going past. Okay. Can I pinpoint?
It smells like it's coming from the elf.
That elf.
Yes, the only one that's actually pictured in the page.
Okay. Suspicious. Keep it in my head, and I'm in the library.
Okay. I need perception checks from everybody.
Now is not my time to carry, but boy can always pull through. Boy fucking pulls through when needed. Let me tell ya, boy
Keep in
pulls
mind-
through when needed.
Rudith, you are just obsessed with the fountain. Like you can see shiny stuff in there. Go ahead, sorry.
While Fido doesn't have proficiency in perception, I have an ability that lets him take the help action. Does that circumvent help action restrictions as far as normal goes for proficiency?
You're fine to use it as a help action if you want to. That's
Oh.
fine. I'm not exactly sure I understand the question you're asking, so. Oh, you mean does it change out for your proficiency? Is that what you're trying to say?
Misty?
Can you guys not hear me?
We can hear you.
I
I think
can.
Misty's just. I think Misty's just.
Can you hear me? Hello?
I
you hear
can
me?
now.
we
I can now.
Hello.
Alright. I gained an ability last level that let me take the help action as a bonus action and other stuff. Does that circumvent proficiency restrictions on the help action, or can Fido not help me?
Fido can help you. I'll let Fido help you.
Okay.
I'm cool with that. He's
Because
there to
normally
assist.
there's no way for him to gain proficiency in many skills at all. I think at its highest he can gain proficiency in like saving throws and athletics if he levels up his strength enough.
I think the main point of it is to give the help action on like attacks and everything.
Yeah.
That is the main point of it.
I would say that you're in control of him, so.
Either way, that's a 6.
Yeah. So you're good. So we're gonna start.
It actually only works with addition. Oh wait, no, that's just a special thing. My bad.
Okay, so Runith, you don't see anything. Your dino definitely is paying attention, but there's nothing to be concerned about. Just people coming and going. Orpheus, you notice that our friendly elf person, you can kind of see her through the door down here. She seems to be just kind of like watching the library door pretty closely while pretending not to be watching the library door.
That is suspicious.
Loki, you are still freaking out about your family being here, I'm assuming. And
Yes.
that is why you're not paying attention, is you've got family trauma in your brain. A day. If someone were to try and sneak past you right now, they would just walk on by. So, Darus, you want to give me another perception check for your smelling adventure?
I did. It was a
It was
23.
the 23.
23. Okay, so that smell takes you straight to this door and straight back out of the library and across the. You get the feeling it's going to go across the hall to the bathroom.
Can I wait here for a day to come through since this is part of her route?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna wait here for her. Just standing next to the door here.
All right. Eventually, I imagine I come by.
I'll stop you, and I forget what your code name is. Well, I forget what your code name is.
Gearhead.
But Bruce would
Gearhead.
Gearhead. Okay. Gearhead. Was there someone at that door earlier? And I'll
Yeah,
point, like, around
the
the corner.
elf. She's super suspicious. She's been eyeing up Hitman's room the whole time. Though she hasn't come back in, or she doesn't seem to be looking to poke around anymore ever since I asked her to bug her off.
The hairless monkey with the pointy ears, right?
Yes. Why?
Because those creatures in the kitchen, I got a scent from them and I followed it as I was
Yeah,
passing through the
they were
party.
probably summoned creatures. No idea
As
what
I
they
was,
were though.
I was passing through the party. I got kind of a big whiff from that elf woman. Elf, right? Yeah.
You think she's at fault then?
Well, because I followed the trail, the scent to this door, and it smells like she went, or the smell went to the door and then back out
All right.
the party.
All right. In that case, let's set a trap. Don't tell the others. Head back on your patrol. I want you to look like something distracted you off of your patrol route.
Mhm.
And I'm going to hide. I'm gonna hide and stake out Hitman's room. I think that's what she's after.
Okay, I'm gonna, I guess, go back the way I came and just head through the party back to the kitchen door.
Fido will follow you as he has shitty stealth. Fido will follow you as he has shitty stealth, and he'll help you make a distraction.
Okay.
Okay. Shortly
Well,
after.
he'll
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
and then I'm gonna hide over here.
Okay, give me a stealth check for that. Also, shortly after you guys have this conversation, the bidding begins on the charity auction. I need Addie. I need you to roll a perception check.
That's a 19.
Why do you have the heavy armor on still?
I keep forgetting to untie.
Then just take it off now. You do it now.
But yeah, give me a perception check, Addie.
You gonna do that roll, Tristan?
Who knows?
I think he's having.
Yeah,
Technical difficulties.
yeah,
I'm currently trying.
He's trying.
The
Yep.
lag is
Don't know
killing
what,
him.
but he's trying. I'll give him that.
He's giving it the
My
old college try.
a lightning storm came through and knocked out my.
Okay.
Oh
That
my.
explains it.
Anyway, that's a total of 16.
Okay. So she's being sneaky, but you're sneakier. And she comes up and she starts to fiddle with the lock.
Dante, quick question. Would I see her go there? Because I would have kept an eye on her after.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you're keeping an eye on her, you'd see her go back in there.
Okay, I'm also going to do a self check then and sneak through over this way to go check on it to make sure, see what she's doing.
Okay.
I let whatever's happening happen.
Okay. After a couple of tries, she gives up, grabs her hand axe, and proceeds to start trying to chop at the door handle with the hand axe.
You gotta stop it here, man.
I continue letting it happen.
Okay.
Okay, am I able to get over here without her noticing me with a 17 stealth?
Yeah, she hasn't seen you yet. You're good.
Alright, as I see this happening, I'm going to go one hit man. I'm going to go find him in the dining hall and tell him what's happening and how he would want me to proceed.
Okay. When you get to him,
So, hold up, Orpheus, wait. I'm gonna try and signal you.
Do you
I'm
see
gonna do.
me? I don't think I see you. I'm actively looking for you. I don't know you're there.
We're working together though.
But I don't.
You got
Yeah,
you
but
get a
you'd
you
made
got a
a stealth
16
check.
perception. You didn't see him.
Here's the thing, Trusty. You're doing this secretly.
Yeah.
That's
And then
fair.
Orpheus is also doing this secretly.
So as you exit, you do see Fido by the entrance of the door, just waiting.
Alright, I guess.
Actually, roll a perception check to see if you see me. That's a good idea.
I'm not actively looking for you, though. I am assuming you're on the patrol route.
what's your passive?
My passive is a
Not
15.
19.
Yeah,
That's
you don't
not
see her.
19.
So I am just gonna go find Hitman and tell him what's happening in that room and how he wants me to proceed.
While he is telling Hitman, she manages to bust the door down and starts rummaging through the room. You get to Hitman and he says, "Oh, are you going to move to Roos?"
I was gonna say, can I do a little smell while I'm in this room?
Yes, it smells of Orpheus. Orpheus, Hitman says,
You child.
"Detain. Please detain her. Do not kill. Capture and detain."
So as this is going on, she's ruffling through her stuff. What does it look like she's looking for?
She's looking through his books, looking through the desk, just kind of shuffling through papers. She's thrown some things on the ground because they weren't useful to her.
Alright. As I quietly sneak behind her, I'm going to gingerly, somewhat playfully, place my hand on her shoulder and my index and pointer finger against her cheek. What's she looking
Sorry,
for?
I'm back now. After hearing him say detain, I will make my way over there. I guess
She.
Okay. I playfully place my hand onto her shoulder and my index and pointer finger poking into her cheek. What you looking for?
She is actually going to swing at you.
Oh yeah, I was ready. Initiative.
So let me pull up her sheet real quick.
Did I?
She doesn't get a free attack off of it. That's for certain.
Yeah.
Did I see Orpheus
I'm
go
gonna
past
roll
one of these
initiative
doors?
because I might.
I would have went through this door over here. I don't think this one here is open.
Well, I got
So-
a net one, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
I assume I'm close enough to hear this go down.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So you can see that she's getting ready to try and hit you with something that's in her hand.
Alright, this is for if I join initiative. That's all.
Okay.
Nice,
I don't
16.
know if I will, so.
Okay.
So,
Orpheus, you have first dibs.
so I would go in here, go over here, see what's happening. As I pass by Eddie, Hitman wants her detained. and I will take a swing at her.
Okay.
I was watching her the whole time. That was my intention.
Let's make her 15 move speed. Bonus action hide first.
Yeah, you could.
21.
Oh yeah, I think you're good.
I doubt she sees that. And here's the attack. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
9 damage. I will
Okay.
quickly back off.
Don't you get sneak attack?
Yeah, sneak attack as well. You're right. Thank you for reminding me about that.
No problem.
Ignore the necrotic. That's just there if I ever want to use that ability. That's
Oh, okay, that's
Here's
right.
the-
Yeah, you got
Eight
you
sneak.
can do that. Yeah.
so that's 17
Ooh.
damage.
17.
That's a lot.
And you back away as a rogue would.
I hide in the back. That's the end of my turn.
Patty. Or I should say, a day.
All right. I'm having a lot of map problems right now, so I'm just gonna give up on that. I am going to action command Fido, to bite.
Okay.
So Fido shall do so at advantage because I will bonus action help action.
Is the dog able to bite non-lethally?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good to know.
If it's a melee attack, you can
Oh,
make it
fuck.
non-lethal. Oh, nice.
Oh, jeez.
Sheesh.
So is that 17 damage total?
Yeah, non-lethal.
She's down.
Wow.
In a single lunge, Fido just headbutts her, all 3 heads, right into the sternum. Just slams into her, puts her against the wall, shakes the bookcase as she collapses inwards. You know, I wish you waited a bit longer. I wanted to see what she was looking for.
Oh, Hitman said to detain her, so I detained her. We got a job to do.
Did I
I'll
hear the
Go inform when we've. I'll go inform when we've taken her down.
Did I hear the
All
slam?
right.
I will go tell Hitman that we have successfully captured her.
Yeah, you would hear that.
I'm gonna go investigate.
I would not have. I'm
I
vibing.
see. Honestly, you'd probably see Orpheus go past you as you go through there.
What's going on?
Elf lady tried to break into a room. She's been detained. I'm going to go and inform the client.
That one. Okay. I'm gonna go see what the foot.
I will go talk to Hitman. I guess tie her up.
What's going on in here?
She is going to be out for at least 2 hours, by the way.
Damn. She's not like dying or anything, right? From
Nah.
my medical expertise. Okay.
Nah, she's just knocked over. When you get to Hitman, he's like, yes, you find out what she up to.
She was breaking into Europe. I think it's study, was it? Don't know what she was looking for.
Probably gloves of hit, I think.
Maybe.
But we interrogate. You guys interrogate? You guys know how to interrogate? Yes?
Oh, maybe one of the others. I'm not the most terrifying.
Someone
Uh,
is.
I think I think it's time to shut down the party. If you would please escort my guests to their vehicles,
Yes, sir.
would be
And
good. Yes.
he'll start escorting people out.
Okay. It takes about an hour, but you guys are able to clear between you and Rudith. You're able to clear the estate for the evening. By the time you're done, and by the time everybody is officially done cleaning and out, Hitman goes to his office and takes the rest of you with him, except Rudith, of course, who sadly is going to have to stay in the library because he isn't going to fit anywhere else. In fact, when he sees that you don't fit, he goes into the room and says, grab woman, bring her to a dining hall so your friend can join us.
Alright.
Just gonna rummage through her pockets.
Go for it.
Hey, that's my job.
Well, you didn't do it, so
You didn't
guess
do it.
what?
There was roleplay happening.
And then it stopped,
You know
and
what?
then someone
You know what?
pounced on it
Let's
before you.
rummage through our pockets together.
That works for me. What am I wrong?
Do you have proficiency in investigation?
No.
Yeah,
Okay,
roll some
looks like I'm rummaging
investigation
through
check.
her pockets alone.
The what now?
What are you looking for, Loki?
That's a medicine roll.
Got it.
Oh, I was doing a perception roll to see if I could hear the
I
thunder.
mean, I can do medicine. That's the problem.
But Loki, I imagine once he kind of gets the whole, saying that they're going to be moving the
Okay.
guests over as soon as they walk in here.
So, the easy stuff to find, the stuff that a day finds, is she finds 13 silver pieces. DeRoos, I need you to roll me 3 d10s and tell me what you get.
3d10s, okay.
Yes. Give me just a second.
$17.
Don't add them together, just tell me what each one is.
Oh, 5, 10, and 2.
Okay, 1 second. Sorry, lots of scrolling happening right now.
You're good.
Alright, you find the following on her corpse. Well, not on her corpse, on her body. You find a gem.
Oh,
Very nice gem.
Well, this is unexpected.
shiny.
You mind if I hold this? I'm able to make things out of arcane crafts out of gemstones and such.
As you're fiddling in her, or digging around in her pockets, she starts to wake up. What are you
Wait.
doing?
Cudgel.
Seriously? You're gonna cudgel her upside the head again?
Bonk! She up for 2 hours. How did she wake up that quickly?
Oh, you guys did it at the beginning. Never mind then. She's still asleep. You're good.
Yeah, we did it at the beginning. Yeah.
My bad. So,
Also, 2 hours is enough for a short rest, right?
yeah.
Yeah, 1 hour is
easy.
enough. For
Oh,
You
I
mind if I
definitely do that.
hold on to this gem? I can use it for arcane crafts.
Also, keep in mind there are 4 Fae in the other room that you probably should search too if you want to search them.
I'm not the one to search, so.
During the little short rest, fucking Orpheus is gonna go off somewhere, and he's gonna go change this to intimidation.
Okay.
DeRoos, you mind if I hold on to this gemstone?
I mean, I found it, but I guess you can have it.
I'm the one who knocked it out. Fuck you.
Yeah, well, I searched that pocket, and you searched that pocket, so, technically it's no, you know what? No, I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna you can have it, it's fine. Just, take it.
But, so does anybody want to search those corpses?
Yeah, sure, I'll go.
Okay,
I'll
roll
go
me an
back over there.
investigation check. Search those corpses.
For all of them, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, let's split it 2 and 2. So
Okay.
you search 2, I'll search 2.
I will
search
come give you advantage, Trusty.
this one and this one, because that one touched me.
Okay.
Here's number 1, and here's number.
Okay. Darus, roll me 3d10s, and then a day I need you to do it twice.
All ones.
How
Nice.
Oh.
I can't tell if that's really good or really bad.
I don't know.
Oh my
well,
god.
listen. If his is bad, then we'll know yours is good.
True, true.
I think his was bad.
I don't know.
I think a day's is about to be really good, or at least decent.
So, the first roll was a 1, a 6, and a 10. The second
1
roll
second.
was a 9, and a 10.
Who
I'm looking up your second one.
Let's fucking go!
Oh yeah, this is awesome. I'm gonna hate this.
Oh,
I'm gonna hate this so much.
so ready. It's an apparatus of Kowalsh.
And the first one was a 1, a 6, and a 10.
The fuck?
legendary? What the fuck?
I don't think this should be here.
Legendary Wondrous item is useless, but with good enough sales pitch,
it's,
you can
I
convince
know the
anyone of its
story
value.
behind this item. I know the story behind this item.
Believe it or not, I can actually get us to sell this item.
I can probably give you advantage.
That's
yeah,
your second
giving
item.
advantage is the best.
And you know, it would kind of make sense that she had this item because somebody sold it to her.
A farming hoe?
I could sell that. I'm just saying.
Why does she have a farming home?
Anyone could sell
You
it.
also find 15 copper and 14 silver between the 4 of them.
You can have the small change.
Alright, so she wakes up. Have you guys got her restrained by any chance?
We probably would have tied her up, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got her tied up in the middle of the room. She wakes up and she's like, oh my head. What? Shit. She looks at you guys. You got me. What do you want?
Who do you work for?
Now, you wouldn't want me to betray a client, would you?
We
I would
actually
love for you too.
we do want that actually.
Well, you can't just ask me and expect me to tell you.
Yes,
Like
we can actually.
I mean,
Because-
you could
I
scare
have
her
a
to
fat
us.
boy all day today, and she's hungry.
Yeah,
Roll an
might feed her just in
intimidation
case
check.
else. I can give you advantage
Perfect.
on that.
You actually don't need to.
Do I not? Do you already
I have
have
He
advantage?
has the
anyway.
helm.
Oh,
No, the
fair
helm
enough.
doesn't give advantage.
Does
it's just
boy give
cool.
advantage?
No, my rune does. My frost
Oh.
rune.
She is scared of Runith. She looks at Alokiar and she's like, I'll tell you, but not because of you, little rich boy.
I haven't done anything.
She looks at Runith and she says, my client is one of the Silverbloods. You want to know what I was doing in there?
Yes.
I was looking for Hitman's books.
Hitman reads?
Why wouldn't you be in the library?
Wrong kind of books, boys.
I believe she means documents, maybe like
Were you
trade receipts.
were you looking for his porn stash?
Wrong Hitman. I think that would be Dwarf Hitman that has the porn stash, but
Well, isn't
we're not
Dwarf Hitman
sure.
married?
Yeah, why do you think she married him? It's the mustache rights.
Oh, not the. That's not what I mean by stash.
Oh, yeah, we technically did like a short rest, right?
Yes.
We did.
Yeah. We got to wait 2 hours.
She's like,
Nice.
so here's the deal. My job was to get in, get his books, get out, and take them to the leader of the Silverbloods.
I'm sorry. Before you continue, I'm going to cast Zone of Truth.
Okay, she is going to resist.
At this point, I'm gonna go try and find Hitman. I got a proposal.
I think Hitman's in the room with us, watching the interrogation go down.
Hitman is
Hey,
very
Hitman.
curious.
Hey, Hitman,
That's a
Yes.
That is a fail.
could you find a
Okay.
way to get me replicas of your books that they were searching for really fast? They don't need to be perfect on the inside, just at a passing glance they'll pass.
They could probably arrange.
Good, because I have, and I tap my chest and I cast Disguise Self, and I look exactly like her. A devilish idea.
Probably should do that, where she's not looking right at you.
Well,
Well,
she's
the-
not
Yeah.
going
It,
anywhere.
it doesn't matter if she knows.
She might give us false information, or try to at the very least.
Currently, she's under Zone of Truth.
Yeah, she's under Zone of Truth
Yeah.
now, so she can't.
That's
Plus,
fair.
I wouldn't do this here. I'd go pull Hitman off to a side.
That's fair.
Now you're
After
going to make
she's
yourself
under-
look like Hitman? Is that what I'm... Am I correct?
No, I disguise self as the woman.
Oh,
I
okay.
have a devilish idea.
After he cast Zone of Truth on her, did you do that before we started interrogating her, or after we
No,
started?
no, it was after you started asking questions and she started talking.
Alright.
I kind of like
Then I'm-
interrupted midway.
Then I'm gonna ask her to repeat herself.
What? I stole the books. I stole them for shit. What did you do? And she is going to tell you, I actually stole them for a gentleman named Aloe.
Aloe?
Dun, dun,
Isn't that robot guy?
The speaker of the plane asked me to do him a favor, and who am I to deny the guy who talks to the place we live in?
Why did he want the books?
Think I know?
Fair enough. We could probably go ask him. He's a good enough fellow. I've met him myself on a couple of occasions.
He
Multi,
sent
you were
someone-
popping bullshit.
He
No,
sent someone
actually-
to steal something.
Seeing-
You're saying he's a good guy?
Well, okay. So knowing
Multi, you are
Multi-sucking his
metagaming
own dick right
hard.
now.
no,
Multi-sucking his own dick right now. Be like,
I was gonna say, who are you to say what Aloe would and wouldn't do at this point in time, Mister?
Well, to be fair, Lokiar's background probably would have had him meet Aloe because he probably would have been there when Aloe
You're not
introduced
friends. You
himself.
don't know.
You're
him,
not
though.
friends with Aloe,
Yeah,
nor are
you
you
might have
friends
met
with your
him.
family. If you met him, it would be because of your family, who doesn't like you.
That's
Why
fair.
would they have you meet him?
Okay, roll me a history check, Loki. Let's see what you know, and I'll tell you.
What you know, but you would not have met him. Hell no.
Okay, so you have met him in passing when you were very, very small. The only memory you have of him is that he told you that if you were a very good boy, that maybe one day when you grew up, he might let you be part of the Metal Men as one of the what are the name of the children's soldiers?
They're not children's soldiers.
Why would Aloe tell him if he's a very good boy when he grows up he can be a child soldier? Aloe doesn't care about the age, just so long as you're a child.
Okay, he doesn't say what you're a good
How
boy.
does
The
that
the mini tears.
When you grow up, you
Are-
could be a mini tear. And your father, when he said that, went pale. Like, it made him nervous.
Yeah, that's understandable.
When you grow up, you could be a child soldier too.
You gotta learn to stop sucking your own character's cock.
Anyways, that is what you know. That is all that you know. other than what everybody else knows, which is that he generally doesn't come out much. He lives kind of in seclusion. The only person he really visits regularly is a man named Artie that's in charge of the Alabaster Keep. That's about it. Oh, well, and you're aware of the metal men that they're around.
Checks out.
She's like, I was given a portion of money, which I may have spent in a less than intelligent way, to come here and to get the books for him. He didn't tell me why. He just told me to come get the books. And clearly I have failed. So I suppose I won't be getting paid.
Well, you're saying the books. Which books?
His accounting books.
Well, so literally the books. Okay.
Is he
Yeah.
trying to prove if Hitman is?
Multi.
No metagaming, my dear. No metagaming.
No, that's not a that's we're literally
Anyway.
referencing when they stole the books for the bank. I find that kind of funny.
Where were you
Anyways.
going to deliver the books? Did you have a dead drop?
Yeah, I was supposed to take them outside of the Alabaster Keep. There's a small home nearby. I was supposed to drop them there.
Were you ever going to meet him in person there?
No, I didn't even meet him when he charged me with the job.
Who
Was
gave you the job again?
was there anyone? How are you going to get your reward after the dead drop? Is it just going to be there? Would someone be there to pick it up?
He was going to leave it there for me in a special place.
Normally the reward would be at another dead drop.
Do you know where that special place was?
Yeah, I do.
Where?
Where was it?
She looks very reluctant to say anything about it, but she finally says, nearby the place where I was supposed to drop off the books.
Where exactly?
I told you, with that house that's near the keep.
Where exactly nearby the house is where is the reward that would have been placed if you brought the books there?
There's a stone that pulls out in the foundation. The money would be there. That's where I was supposed to stick the books.
Fantastic. Hitman, I go off to the other room. Hitman, I'm gonna need those books ASAP.
Yes, I do have copies of my books. Here, you take
No,
these.
don't give me copies, give me fakes.
They are fakes. We keep fakes around in case someone comes to check on things. I mean,
Glorious.
yes.
Uh-huh. He's not in the zone of truth. That was just.
He's Hitman. Hitman tell truth all the time.
Hitman never lie. Hitman have no need of it.
Anyways.
Why lie? We can just tell truth.
Why lie when can be honest? Honest serve
Why
better.
lie when save brain power that lack when you could tell truth?
Yes, but sometimes
Exactly.
honesty is too much.
Honesty never too much. Like for instance, you are a scrawny child.
Tell that to Darus.
He would have.
Yeah. So, you now have the books. You have a prisoner. He says, I do not care what you do with her. Just get her off of my property.
All right. You guys got the rest of this, right? I have some sudden business that needs to be done.
Yeah. What's business?
Remember that side job we had with the bird? My bird got lost.
Didn't?
Right,
The bird-
insight that? Because the bird seemed fine.
Yeah, the bird
don't
came into
believe
you summoned the bird into the conference room.
Yeah, the bird came in
Yeah,
and it
but then I
looked
sent
fine.
him
I'm
back
gonna
out to go
insight.
continue looking.
I'm gonna
Yeah, that's
insight
insight.
that.
Okay, inside that.
I don't
Alright,
believe
hey,
that.
you guys ready for a -1 deception roll?
That means we could pass with our horrible insights, boys. We could.
So I'm gonna give myself advantage through the help action through Fido, and how I'm gonna do that is like where I start faltering in my sentence, Fido's just gonna go bark and draw your
How is that
attention.
gonna give you? How is that gonna give you advantage?
He's just helping, man. He's just there. He's vibing. He's distraction.
All right.
Hey,
Well, sucks.
I'm able to see it.
I
That's a
think
lie.
Olokiar knows too. I think.
Yeah, that's a lie.
Two of you
Where are
know.
you going? Where are you gonna go?
Hitman,
That's a bad.
where is she going?
Why would
Huh?
he know?
I
He
didn't
doesn't
know.
know where I'm going.
I
Oh,
didn't
right.
care. I pay you, you go. In fact, here, 100 goals. Good job. Extra 25 bonus for catching, well, make it 50 gold bonus for catching thief and stopping crazy fairies.
so technically,
Technically.
well, hold on, hear me out. This is OC. Technically, a day is within the zone of truth.
Make a they would probably
Make
make a
that roll,
wizard.
dude.
Yeah.
All right.
So just as a
In that case, if I were to fail this roll, I will have to retcon some things I said.
Alright.
okay,
It's a charisma save,
yes, it's
or is it
pretty
wisdom?
low. It's
charisma.
charisma 14. It's you should be fine, honestly. Never mind.
He's got a -1 to it, so.
All right. I got some sudden business to go take care of. You guys got this handled, right?
What's the business?
Yeah, where are you going?
It's none of your business. I've got money to make.
Isn't
I disagree.
does the, you better not be doing anything that's going to ruin the reputation of Megagaki.
No, not at all. I mean, I'll be ruining someone's reputation. I'll see you guys later.
I'm
Where
gonna
you going?
insight that. That last. Come on, man. That last part.
that's insight worthy. I agree.
That last part is certainly insight worthy. I'm just saying.
So I just put your guys' reputation up, just so you're aware.
Alright.
All right. You just know when I said that I was looking at the elf.
Where's your
yeah.
deception?
I'm not rolling one. You know.
Okay.
Do you need any help with the business?
Oh no. I got it all handled. Plus, more people will make it. It'll make it way easier to tail me. Don't worry about it.
Well, stay safe.
At least give some idea of your location in case something goes wrong.
Yeah, that's fine.
While we're in this zone of truth, while it's still up, how do you feel about MCI?
Oh, right, yes. I was meaning to bring that up with them.
Yeah.
Using the acronym MCI for the Megagaki Corporation Incorporated.
Not my favorite.
I fucking hate.
Maybe MGI because it's Mega
It's it.
Gawky.
Well, no, because it's
No,
Corporation
we don't need to shorten
Incorporated.
it. No, it doesn't need to be shortened.
It's perfect the way it is.
It's
is what I like.
the beauty of the name is its length, its girth, its juicy thickness.
Well, I think I understand why they're doing this because we can then make a logo using
Do I dare tell them what I thought it was?
like you just,
Branding?
it would just be an easy way to make a logo. It's,
I'm
as much as I would like,
I'm not
to make,
for-
so I would like to have a
I'm
full
again-
thing do that. I think for a logo
I-
that's good.
I
But
am
we
heavily
should never
against
shorten
it.
that. We're never talking about it.
If we wanted a logo, we can just make one without a name or an acronym. That's fine.
Makes
Also,
a valid
nice
point.
30 gold.
It's sort of got to pulse a person. That's pretty good.
And all we had to do was beat up some fairies and Not get an elf person.
That sounds really bad.
Yeah.
Well, we still have to dispose of her, so
I mean, are we gonna kill her?
No, we're not gonna kill her.
we don't have to kill her. We've just got to dispose of her.
What?
You know.
What? No, please don't kill me.
What?
We're
How
not
are we gonna
going to kill
dispose
you.
of her
It was
if
just a job. It was just a job.
We are
That's all it was.
not. Elokiar is going to crouch down, look her in the face, point at her. We're not going to kill you.
would Zone of Truth be gone at this point?
Truth lasts for like 10 minutes. It just
No,
Yes,
no,
it
see if
was.
they still
No,
are.
it's not gone.
Okay.
At least I know that I'm not going to. Intentionally.
Can I go? Can I just go, please?
No, we're turning you into the authorities.
We've still got to take you.
Which authorities? You might want to be a little more specific.
The
Maybe.
Nexus Guard? You caused a disruption at a public event.
Oh, please take me to the Nexus Guard.
Do you?
I don't like how she said that. I feel like she's got connections with them.
Why do
If
you?
she's connected to the person who speaks for the turtle, wouldn't they be with her?
Hey, Eddie, do you need us to keep her held hostage for a bit?
What I'm confused about is why would Aloe even need
can
you?
y'all do me a favor
do
and
that?
just
Isn't he like a
hold
government
on to
figure?
her for like an hour or two? That would be really nice.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Bye.
That's
keep
fine.
hold of her for a bit.
Okay.
I leave at this point.
Why would
Then walk
Aloe
over
even
to
need you
Steve.
to steal the books? Can't he make an inquiry?
Who knows?
Also,
Who
why
knows
you?
why the
Why not?
Speaker of the Plane does what the Speaker of the Plane does?
Also, why you? Why not someone who's actually stealthy? You aren't exactly good at this.
Yeah, you also smell.
I'm gonna pick her up.
We're just.
Hitman asked us to get her off the premises, so I'm gonna pick her up and start carrying her.
You guys would have a place to stow her back at your place. Just so you know.
Should we lock her in the blood blood closet?
You mean the
Oh,
blood pool?
I thought we
Yeah.
should show that to people.
Is that a
God,
war
we
crime?
No, it's not.
To be fair, the blood pool isn't really full at all right now, so
No,
It's
gonna
legally
get there,
acquired
though.
blood.
It's legally
Legally acquired.
Alright, into the blood pool room.
Just toss her in the empty pool on the floor.
Yeah, toss.
This is nasty.
There's nothing in
We
there.
know.
I like the idea of Orpheus just walking by. We know, and then Runith just stares at her as he closes the door.
This is very unsanitary.
It's
This better not be diseased. This better not be diseased, I swear. If you guys give me something, I'm gonna be
Don't
mad.
worry.
There's no
It's
blood in
mostly
it.
rat blood.
It's
The
empty.
door's closed now.
You hear
Alright.
pounding on the other side. Come on. You just
So,
stick me in an office.
Nope, blood pool room.
This is also like one of the most secure freaking rooms hold them in.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 100%.
She
So,
sits down for the
sorry.
duration. You're good. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna go to upside, find a nice, good old place to disguise self as our favorite little invading guest over there. And with the fake books of Hitman I have, I'm gonna stroll over to the meeting place.
Okay, based on what she told you, and she would have gone into more detail with you, you know that the place that you're looking for is this little house right here. It's right out in front of the keep. It's not very big. It's very modest. Are you going to look to see if you can put the stuff in?
Yeah, I'm gonna find. So I believe the dead drop was
back.
in. I believe the dead drop was in like a little pull-out stone underneath the
Yeah.
house. Inside there would be the payment, and then I put the books in.
Yes, so roll an investigation to see if you can figure out which stone it is. Because regardless of how specific she is, she probably wasn't that specific.
Could I have advantage since I know where I'm?
Yeah, of course.
All right. I got my character sheet open. It's loading. It's loading. It loaded. Investigation.
Okay, you find stone that's loose. You pull it out, and inside is a bag of gold, just like she said there would be.
I gingerly and happily take it, slide the fake books inside, close the stone, and walk away.
Okay, do you walk all the way? Are you going to watch it? Tell me where you're headed.
So I walk into I walk a good bit into the city, get to a good place to undisguise, put on my other stuff, and then I'm gonna go back with my good old doggo friend, and we're gonna stealth and stake it out for a little bit.
Okay, roll me that stealth check.
Will do.
Damn,
Okay.
not bad.
1 second, I'm not done. Fido needs to roll, but he has advantage from me helping him because I have proficiency, and he was
Okay.
helping me with his ability. Where Dex?
Okay, you were able to blend in. After about 2 hours, the front door to the house opens, and out comes a man. He's kind of short, a little scrawny. He pulls the brick aside. He grabs the books, puts the brick back, well, stone technically, and walks back inside the building. Oh, you okay? I'll type you that in just a second.
Right. Is there any way to recognize this man?
He's wearing a uniform. Um, roll me a history check.
Will do. Let me turn off advantage, mental check. There we go.
Okay. The uniform he is wearing is the uniform that belongs to the middleman.
Let's see. Well, my job ends here, and I will head back to base.
Okay.
Does he go anywhere, or does he go back into the house?
He just goes right back into the house like nothing happened.
Does he ever leave?
How long do you want to wait?
Until up until the point where like I'll start getting exhaustion if I don't go to sleep.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
I shall give myself advantage on this. Because oh boy, do I need it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you don't see anybody leave the building.
Maybe a tunnel or something. All right, I head back to my scrapyard.
Okay. Anybody else have anything they want to do for the evening?
Nope.
I assume because you said to keep her here for like a couple hours, right?
Yeah. Eventually, you see Fido come back with the letter, and it says "all good" smiley face, and then he runs back out.
So should we hand it to the guard, or should we just let her go? Because she seems to have connection with the guard.
We should clean her up first.
Yep, it maybe.
That would be nice.
What?
Who said that?
Nobody.
Actually,
So-
is there any blood in the blood pool room?
I don't think you guys have gotten around to putting blood in the blood
No,
pool,
we
have you?
haven't. We just keep calling it that.
You didn't know that.
There's just water at the bottom, and it's like, and it's water.
It's dyed red.
Yeah, it's dyed red, and so when they see it and we call it the blood pool room, they don't think about it too much. They just assume it's blood.
All right.
That's the gimmick.
So when you guys come to let her out, she's like, "Well, you guys could just let me go."
We gotta wash you up first. You've got blood all over you.
Oh, I can do that at home. It's fine.
This is just become so civil. It's like we don't give a crap about each other.
Should you really be walking through the city streets with blood on you?
People
Yeah,
walk
that's,
through the city streets with blood on them all the time.
I guess that's fair. Well, alright.
She bolts out of there as fast as she can. Takes a wrong turn, runs past the squirrel zone, realizes she's going the wrong way, runs out the front door, and is gone.
We've got to deal with the squirrels also.
Yeah, when you peek in there, the baby squirrels are getting bigger.
Alright. Time to perform Operation Let Them Be Free. I'm going to take... Can I tell which two of the squirrels out of the three are the parents?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not going to release
Okay.
them into the city, are you?
No, not that stupid. Can I take the parents with their babies, and can I take them to the portal where I got them from and then release them back into the wild? Let them be free.
You can, but... So, you go to release them back into the wild. Are you going to take them through the portal, or are you just going to put them in front of the portal and leave them?
I'm going to take them through the portal.
Okay. Tell me how you let them go.
So I take them through the portal, them in my arms, right? And I take them to like the forest's edge, and I, lay them down on the ground, and I kind of do a little shoe thing, with my hand like shoe. Be
They
free.
look at you with their big squirrel eyes, and it's like a scene from a cartoon where the eyes get big and they just look so sad.
Make a wisdom
They
saving throw.
chitter at
What
each
did
other.
the quiz save?
Make a wisdom save. They're like squeak squeaking, squeak squeak, squeak squeaking, squeak.
You should just spay them or neuter them.
I don't know how to do that.
Get a
You
fucking
think I'm
vet to
familiar
do
with
it.
that process? You
Get a
think I
vet.
know about that? Like I know what a vet is. This is the first animal I've ever owned. These animals? you think I'm responsible enough?
I mean,
You fools made a
you
mistake.
have an anthropomorphic medical person in your group now.
Well,
Just-
no one's given me any advice, and I'm not gonna ask for it. So
To be fair, I
it
don't think
is
you
how it
told
is.
us that they had children. I think we would notice that.
Pretty sure everyone's seen that they had children, but also I nat 20.
Yeah, you just ignore them and you just walk off and leave them there on the trail, just sad as ever. You can hear little squirrel cries behind you, but your cold heart is firm. And you
I can
leave.
leave them with some food. They'll be fine.
They will eat the food. And probably the nearest animals.
That's good for them.
You still have
I
one
believe
though. You still have one
Exactly.
death ball.
That's the point.
The sad squirrel family trudges slowly into the bushes and will never trust mankind again.
They don't follow him home.
No, not this time.
Next time
Still
we go in
insane.
there to explore, they'll come back with a fucking vengeance for no good reason.
You'll have an entire tribe of death moth squirrels at your beck and call.
I've made my choice.
All right. Anything else from any of you?
No, that's it.
Okay. We are going to wrap up for the night, but we will pick up again next week.
Could we do a tiny little bitty time skip so I can get Fido 2.0 online?
Yes, you may get to Fido 2.0 online. No, we are not
Yay.
leveling this time.
On that
That's
note,
fine.
since we're gonna do a tiny time skip, I'll also be training the Allosaurus and the Death Maw more.
Okay.
As best I can.
Because you can.
Yeah.
You can go ahead from now on. Whenever you roll to have them do something, you may roll with an advantage as far as like animal handling goes. So all your animal handling with these two will be at advantage.
All right.
Also, you may give them a +1 to hit on any attacks they might make,
Okay.
or an extra +1, because you are teaching them new skills. Also, definitely keep the Allosaur away from the Deathmaw, because the Deathmaw will try to eat it.
I'm keeping them separate.
Keep them separated.
Or it could be like a dog and a cheetah cub, you know. They'd be
Yeah.
the best friend.
To roost, they're called Deathmaw squirrels because they basically full-on swallow humanoid or medium humanoid and below creatures.
Huh.
To be fair, it's not humanoid and it's large.
Yep.
To be fair.
You know, if you just introduce them slowly over time and get them
That's
used
what
to
I'm
each
doing.
other,
I'll keep them as separate
eventually they
as
won't kill each
reasonable.
other.
Yeah.
Eventually, the one will just sleep on the other one, and they'll just be the best of friends.
I think the Allosaurus can actually kill the Deathmaw with kind of ease.
Assuming that the Deathmaw doesn't roll high on its first roll.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Anyways, any questions, comments, concerns, complaints?
No.
Cool. Also, use that type here where Isles item wisely.
Yep.
Just letting you know. Yeah, I think that went pretty good. Also, I like my new list. It's much longer and there's more things on it.
Fair.
Makes it a little less crazy.
I was 2 points away from 30. 2 points.
30 what?
I remember when I rolled the loot roll and got 9, 9, 10.
Yeah, that true. It's funny.
Yeah, so I finished adding all the DM's items. I currently have 1324 items on the list. Or 1,324 items on the list, I should say. In case you're wondering.
Alright.
And I may have added a couple of things as well. Also, I did add the Hellsling key from last week.
I do like the Hell Slinky.
It's the best.
All right. Good session.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. We'll be better next week, now that we have planted some seeds.
I need to roll. Poor thing.
Poor Loki, he had a rough day.
Loki
Oh my
did
god,
have
it
a
hit
rough
3
day.
times.
Well, twice actually.
Oh yeah, third one the bad boy had.
Listen, I healed him. All right. I don't want to
He got
hear it.
stabbed twice.
He did get shanked quite a few times.
I got stabbed just as many times as he did. Okay.
But he's just a boy.
I'm sorry. What's your max HP? What's
33.
literally the same.
Yeah, but he's just a boy.
Well, I gotta
Just
run.
boy.
But if you
He
guys
doesn't
need
equal
anything,
age.
you can text me or you can tell Multime he can pass it on.
Alright.
Later.
Later.
Alright. Okay. I need
Okay.
to.
Well, I'm gonna end the stream now. So, you're watching this. If you're theoretically not watching this on a non-Twitch, yep, hypothetically, then feel free to like and subscribe. You know, that does me some good. And if you're watching this on Twitch, which is clearly the only platform that it's ever streaming on, then well, Thank you everyone for watching, and remember to have